no
Yep,
accent.
absolutely.
Motorboater, you got to do it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll help you get stuck, but
By the way,
first-
we're unmuted. Nim, thank you for the subscription. Thank you the four months. I really appreciate it. Love you. Hold on. Where is it? So we're going back to the roots here. So where we left off last session, you guys completed your tasks. You guys are still in limbo.
Mm-hmm.
And have not left yet, from what I recall. Some of you encountered Baba Yaga and made deals with her.
Jackasses. You just had go
Yeah,
into the
make
chat.
any deals with her at all.
Your mic, Steven, your mic. Oh my god. Other than
Better?
yeah, that is better.
We didn't make any deals with her.
Yeah, much better.
Dane made it. Finn made a deal with her.
Abel did.
Ty also made a deal with her.
Abel also made a deal with her.
Did LSR do it?
Oh, it sounds
too, or
like Dane got boobies.
No.
Or did LSR
Yes.
want to?
Elsa wanted to.
Wanted to, but then
It-
Saint Midget
I
kicked.
didn't want to
kicked
metagame
Caveat.
it,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So
I should say I wanted to for
There-
Elsa.
So you guys are still in the basically rundown tavern that was holding Grazu. Oh wait, no, you guys completed.
No, we got way past that.
Yeah, you guys completed everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
completed everything we
where-
stopped
Oh,
when you
no,
granted us 2
We're on our
wishes.
wishes.
Yes, that
We're in a group huddle. Just
Yes.
started a group huddle.
yes. So, have at you.
Just
Kinda rough,
whispering
but-
amongst ourselves, and then I look at LSR and nod.
All right. So, stop me if I overstep at all. Alright, so as Elisar looks at the group, you would notice that his eyes appear to be sparkling much brighter than usual. Now, I'm sure it's nothing compared to the documents the Council has on the capabilities of Wish, but there's a rather popular book series among the wizards in Brimwall. Compendium of interviews with those who witnessed a wish being cast, those ending in consistent results, those ending in disaster, and everything in between. All corroborated, of course. If the books are indeed true, it's possible to summon a mighty fortress. And Elisar is going to cast Major Image, and he's going to create like a massive pile of sand made of like every different hue. And as he concentrates, the pile starts to shift and shape before taking the foot of like a 1 foot tall Eldril. Let's use this as an example. And then he concentrates again, and you see, in comparison to the mini Eldril, towering 30-foot walls, stone walls, each 120 feet long with 4 turrets at the corners,
I
a
had it sitting back
30-foot
there.
tall. Say what? A 30-foot tall 50 by 50 keep in the center. So, 100 unseen servants and enough food for grand banquets replenished every day. As if that wasn't enough, you can design it as you see fit when casting the spell. Diamond-plated cutlery or a statue of a cat in a top hat with a monocle and a tie, both perfectly acceptable. Of course, anything created within the keep leave the fortress wall or it crumbles to dust. Having that much freedom with creation tends to anchor the magic to a location. Excuse my excitement. Conjuration magic of this level is something I've been studying ever since I was young. Seeing manipulation of the weave at this level is... Oh, it will prove insightful. So, what say all of you?
I say you're about to cream yourself, but carry on.
I'm all for an abode that we can call our own,
Agreed.
apart from the small cart.
That's the traveling home. This will be a permanent residence in... So, in Marin, the manor was destroyed. I was thinking we place it there and call it a home base of operations.
I don't see why not.
That would work for me.
Splendid. I'll work on a design with my illusion, why don't you all decide on a second wish in the meantime?
Oh God, second wish.
Well, what should we do?
I mean, we could do feats.
Improve the
Uh,
useful.
I would. How about bringing out our innermost potential? Cough, cough, feats.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw it
Metagame.
out there. How about a way we can find a way to deal with one of those gods that are currently haunting us?
What?
How do you suggest that then?
I don't know. Like, we clearly have some chaos god. Was it Luca? Whatever. Maybe we can find something or get something that's gonna help us take care of him. Just gonna throw that out there.
Is that within your scope of power, madame?
The death is not within my power, unfortunately.
Well, worth a shot.
It was indeed worth a shot. So feats.
Unlocking our inner potential.
What is this talk about feats you are taking? You were saying.
That's metagame talk. That's to Sam. That's the DM.
What is this thing about
we're-
talking feet?
We are just going
Exactly.
to, we are gonna rain down feet on us.
Keep your
Y'all
sexual
want
fantasies
an
to
extra
yourself.
foot.
It's not even connected to your body or anything. It's just there.
No, we just have like a fucking accessory. I do a chain.
Foot necklace.
So yeah, Sam, out of character, we were thinking, like, would it be within the capabilities of Wish to actually, like, grant a feat to each of us?
Hold on, I'm fixing shit. Give me a second.
I'm fixing shit. What kind of shit we
Roll,
fixing?
Roll20 decided to ban fucking Streamlabs from actually capturing the browser source, so I have to fix that.
Oh no.
So,
Right.
I know, right?
I see.
Yep. So for you each are asking if you want an individual feat from this for this, right?
Yes, please.
Mm,
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna see if she could, like, unlock the party's potential. And, like, yeah, give us each a
So each one
Okay.
so you're using your second wish to give each one of yourselves one feat. Correct?
If that is within the scope of.
her capabilities.
Well, I
Yeah.
believe that is in the possibility.
Cool. We'll do that.
Very well. And she will kind of just tell you to huddle up together, group hug. As it, we don't know if it's going to go wild or something like that.
Oh, I see.
There's a hint of concern.
As she kind of just flicks her hand above you, and you see a kind of like a light, a mass in her hand, as she fires a star off into the distance. And what sprinkles down on top of you is the stardust. And for an odd reason, all of you somewhat feel like something awakened in you. It's something that was dormant is now unlocked. As you all gain 1 feat.
Yay! Of our choice.
Of your choice, because it is
Okay,
dependent
cool.
of the player, not me.
Or I mean, you could just go. You get this one. and
You all,
get this
you
one.
all get the
get this
you
one.
all get the alert feat. Fuck you. No, no. And for your, and that was.
If you already
one.
have it, well, fuck you.
So, what was the first wish again? I'm asking out of character, out of.
The Mighty Fortress.
Okay. Just to
but-
cast it and plant it and leave it there.
Yeah, so Elisar will actually ask her. He'll be like, now that you're whole again, am I mistaken in believing you have the power to go to a location I designate to make a wish?
Well, we're only whole for so long, as you see her body kind of distort and temporal as if they're about to separate pretty soon here.
Okay, so like she can make one final wish, or like
Yes.
okay. So Elisar will actually he'll then ask, "Are you capable then, I assume, of also reading the thoughts of individuals?"
And she kind of invasion of privacy enters your head and says, "I don't know. You tell me."
Oh, gross.
Elisar's felt this kind of stuff before, so he's like, it's
Kinky.
definitely uncomfortable, but he'll.
I can tell you how he goes. He goes kinky.
Okay, all right,
Adorable.
I'll take it. So then he'll turn to the party and he'll say, this will work splendidly then. He's going to think of the location in Marin for her, and then he's going to turn to them and say, what I need from each of you in this moment is to pick a room you would like and imagine its design. It is magical in nature, so don't hold back. Imagine everything. Scents, sounds, decor, furnishings. Useful, sentimental. I would recommend a self-cleaning chamber pot. Personally, magic works wonders for sanitation. And then that'll just prepare everybody for like having their own designs for later.
Okay.
And think about it.
And she goes, well, I've extracted what you believe each one of your rooms will be like. And your second wish she puts her hand out and there's like a temporal rift that opens into the mortal plane, and she shoots a star right into the spot where you're putting the fortress, and it just
Where the manor is.
where the manor is, and it just builds itself. And people inside are kind of just like that are moving to debris that you hired for, get suddenly uplifted, and they harmlessly. They aren't in the spell. It doesn't say it hurts them. It just scares the shit out of them, and they're like, ooh. And you see one of them kind of at the moment kind of look at his hands, look up and go, ah. I'm a wizard!
Elisar takes great pleasure in this.
I'm gonna go adventuring! I'm unstoppable!
Oh, that poor soul will see him dead within a week.
He is wearing a red shirt.
And then
Um,
I'll do some other things later.
Okay.
About
Well, your two wishes are done. As you see her kind of shift and split into Hansel and Gretel. It's like, hello, we're back. Big sis is gone. Now gold is what we want for the parchment that is done.
Wait, we have to pay you?
And suddenly, you feel your pocket feel a little light. No, I'm kidding.
No, my money!
2 gold is all we ask. No more, nothing less.
I'll just drop 4 gold in their hand.
2 is what we require. The more the merrier is never brighter.
Okay, I'll just give her 2 then. Give one of them 2 or whatever.
Thank you very much. Have a pleasant day. We might see you along the path we tread. And they disappear into the mist.
I don't like that.
Those fucking peculiar
Are we told to
kids.
kill them?
Literally, Elisar was gonna ask that.
I'm pretty sure we were told to kill them.
I mean, I'm sure we'll find them again.
I mean, they're already dead. So,
They seem to come up at the most weird
Double dead.
spots.
Limbo, I wouldn't necessarily call death. It's a place between, as far as I understand it.
I mean, they could come back
In
just like
between
we
what,
are.
life and death? Sounds like death to me.
Sounds like eternal torture.
Yeah.
Beyond, and so what are you guys doing? You guys are still in limbo.
Yeah, we're going to death. I say we go to death now and we get the fuck out of limbo.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
haven't we finished already?
lit.
I mean, we
We're
did
not
all our
finished
tasks,
right
but
now.
we still have to find death to possibly get out.
Yeah, that finishes the list.
Onwards.
Did Saint Midget leave us? Saint Midget left us, right?
Yep.
He left
St.
us.
Midge has been kind of useless. He keeps popping up. Every time like a battle or some trouble happens, he just dips.
And,
Don't let him hear you say that.
and as you
I
say
know.
that, he's like,
Don't you
oh,
talk bad about him.
oh, lass, you don't understand. If I tried stuff, I'd be ending your worthless existence.
Oh, so like you ended our existence that last time we got into a fight before we all ended up dead?
I am just going to
Rika,
open up a bottle of beer and sit back and take a drink and watch.
Hey, Rika, I want you to roll me percentiles, please.
Sure. Hang on, let me get back to 1220. D100?
D100.
That's a 19, folks.
Yep, no, I see it. I'm just getting to the page.
Good old 1-9, everybody, just in case you were wondering.
So, Rika, you embody the spell grease, and you are now covered in grease for the duration of a day.
Jesus.
Lightning.
And as you start to walk, you slip and fall, and continue to fall,
Keep
over
away from open
and
flames.
over and over again. And
Better
then
start
Saint
sliding
Midget
like
just
a penguin.
and Saint Midget's like, bye. Have fun with that.
Oh, at least I can start drinking again.
As you grab the tankard, it slips out of your hand.
Oh yeah, you swore off drinking because of midget. Now you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm drinking. Congratulations, Finn. You might actually be able to survive now.
I was never not going to be able to survive.
So
Oh no, I was planning it, dude. It's gonna slow roast you.
what?
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys are
Spit roast.
tracking. You guys are tracking back to death.
Yes.
Yup.
So, as you trek back to death, you come across Baba Yaga's shack again.
You.
I walk away from it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna grab Elisar and walk away from it.
Okay.
As Elisar takes a step towards the door, he immediately gets dragged back.
I'm going to
I had a
sit
feeling.
there, slightly entranced by it for a minute,
Okay.
and then I'll go.
All right. So, okay. Slightly entranced by it. I need you to roll me a wisdom save at
No!
disadvantage, Finn.
No. Stop.
You grabbed the wrong guy.
I'm grabbing him.
Okay. You don't have to roll me the wisdom save. You're good.
Oh,
I'm
thanks
still
to
gonna
Midget.
do it
Nobody
just
can
to
really
see.
grab
This
me
is
now.
this is why I say don't give me ammo for this. Choose your words carefully.
Oh my god, no.
6 anyway.
I'm not letting him go. He's
No,
not
No, you,
going.
you already grabbed me and yanked me away.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
just
he's
see.
fine. He's fine. So, as you guys come back to the it looks like a kind of a rundown mansion. As you get closer, you look at it, it's more refined and well kept to a certain extent. And the doors open, and you see Death sitting there filling paperwork.
You figured him for a paper type of guy.
You've completed the tasks. As
Me
per our deal, you will go back to the mortal realm. Now, where I place you, I cannot say, as I do not have control of where the gate opens. So, on this point, I'd like one of you,
Oh no.
on basis of whatever, to roll me a D100, please.
I already have the page open.
There we go.
Yep, and then I accidentally closed it like a dumb fuck.
Oh no.
See,
Okay.
this is why you should let me do it.
All right,
Oh well.
4. So, the portal opens. What are you guys doing?
Going through the portal. I don't want to
Okay.
be dead land.
Okay. So, as you go through the portal, Rika, you step into a very destroyed city. As if it was just completely wiped off the map. Still fresh construction, people milling about trying to collect their belongings or rebuild what was once there. As the rest of you come through, the people that came to the city the first time know it very well. Welcome back to Dishal.
Oh crap.
Oh, this old place again.
Gotta
Yes.
check the map.
Oh, I'm going back to that inn.
Hold on. Oh yes, I remember that. Yes, the inn. So you go towards the inn, and it is utterly destroyed.
Not surprised.
You see the owner. So you see the owner kind of walking about, trying to figure out what he can salvage and what insurance will claim.
So, for a point of reference, this wasn't place we visited as a party. This was the first
So
session 0.
this was the session with just Ty, Dane,
Okay.
and Jackson.
Ah,
So those of you that came in later, that came into the orc fighting, was I believe the second session. So as you
Yeah, on the way to me.
yeah. So as you guys look around, you see people just kind of trying to rebuild, some gathering their belongings and leaving the city. What are you doing?
I walk up to the owner.
Oh,
Good sir.
it's you. Welcome back. I would give you accommodations, but as you could clearly see, I don't have any to accommodate for.
No, that is no worries. I just would like to thank you, and I like go in for like the forearm handshake. You know, I would like to thank you for everything that you did to help me out while I was off duty, so to say. Here is, and I bring out a sack of gold and I put it in his hand. I go, let's just say this is a long awaited and a long overdue thank you and payment that you're clearly not going to get from the organization. As I give him 500 gold.
His eyes kind of widen and look in very, very, just like shock as tears begin to. Thank you. I can rebuild with this. Thank you.
Of course. Question for you. How's Morsha doing?
Morsha.
You know,
Bless her
the girl
soul.
that was working here.
I know very well. Bless her soul. She died in the attack.
Oh, that's
As sh-
unfortunate.
As he's like, her grave is up on the hill. If you want to visit it.
I will do so, thank you. And I'll walk back to the party. So, I know this island very well. I spent a number, say, a year and a half here. I explored just about everywhere. I've been all around. This city is not in the best shape, as you can clearly see. But I still have, and I'll pull out the copy of like the map that I keep on me that we know where like each of the towers are.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we know. Out east here, as I point to the Riven Spear Woods, there is another tower here. We can head here. It'll take us some time, but once we get there, we can connect it to the network and head back towards Dran. It'll take Brimlet. It'll take us some time, but we can make it there.
If I'm not mistaken, there is a teleportation circle at Abel's Keep in the Congo Hills. Is that where it is? Pretty sure that's where it is. Yeah.
That's
No,
I don't
it's on
see-
the other side, I thought.
No, like Father's actual like estate was over, because we went there after Portney.
Yep.
pretty sure the actual the
Yeah,
actual estate was here.
Like right
So-
around there.
Yeah, it was like right around this area.
Sam,
Not
could
the
you
same
mark
distance,
that
then.
with?
I can mark it with the red circle.
I just wanted to like have a.
Oh yeah, you can do that as a red circle.
I don't.
It
I don't
was-
think it was
it was-
that one.
No.
We've,
Damn it.
we've never been there. Okay, cool. So about there. Okay.
Meant
There.
to be, okay, there.
Oh yeah, because we did go down to Lindale. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So,
went
like,
from
halfway between the
Lindale
hills and
over.
Lindale.
Yep. All right. So that's right. The estate is here. Maybe with some. So I think we should head there, get ourselves ready, and then head up to Burnlet. We can teleport over to the Harrow Forest and head up to Brimlet. It'll take us some time, but we'll get there eventually.
It seems like you're rather familiar with this place, and you seemed rather generous. Do you want to stick around and help a bit, or get back to where we were?
Oh, hell no.
Very well.
The only man that I owned was that guy. He put me up for free on the organization's orders.
Ah, good man. Loyal man, I should say.
He had a nice young lady working there as well. She was quite the peach. But joking aside, she did treat me very well, and her grave is up there. So I'm gonna go pay her some respects, and then we can make our way towards Abel's mansion. And I'll head up there. I'll take a couple minutes. I will pay my respects and be like, I've moved, and also mentally go, I moved on, Shay. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Just trying to, pay my respects to the dead. She treated me well. And
You see a batch of flowers spring up around her grave.
Thank you, my dear. And then I'll head back to the party. All right, shall we be off?
While he's doing that, because it'll be a few minutes, Elisar is going to kind of go around to the survivors and try and gather, like, just kind of a picture of what happened after the attack. Like, did the Empire just roll through? Did they, like, try and loot it? Did they, like, send a message to the people? Like, what happened?
Sam's like, oh shit.
No. I was drinking. No.
There's
I
my
was drinking.
notes.
I was drinking some water.
Okay.
'Cause I had the coffee tang in my mouth, so I was like, I need to get rid of this.
Oh, I love coffee tang.
I love
it's-
Tang.
Shut the fuck up.
I'd like to put tang in
so-
your coffee too.
So,
Awesome.
so From the accounts you gather, the city
Thank you,
was
Dave.
put under siege for months and fell after starvation and everything kicked in. The ruling council of this federation that dissolved rather quickly was all put to death and executed on the spot. And
Oh damn!
they looted the city of all their valuables, anything they could take with them. They took, and then proceeded on to Annaberry, and then proceed to Annaberry. On there,
Okay.
on
Andembray.
Andembray. I don't know why I said Andemberry. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Wait a minute. Proceed to Andemberry, and I just gave up. I've given up.
They went north. Got
They
it.
went north, and from the accounts, you got the gist that they used the airships for bombing runs, destroying siege weapons, throwing rocks, dead bodies. The dragoons of Dishal tried to put up a good defense, but were no match against the vast weaponry of the Empire. As the moment they got up, it seemed like fireworks or something that exploded in the air just ripped them to shreds.
So the Termanians didn't give a crap. Like, they were just on a warpath. Like,
Mhm.
just
They
leaving ruins in their wake. Okay.
straight decimation. You do know that they did take slaves, women, children, and others about. And as you're asking these questions, you see a woman, and I'm gonna post it in Discord because I can't post it here.
Oh.
Let's just set the mood a bit.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Something was happening.
Sam's
good.
setting the mood for us.
No. There's a woman that one person knows. Hold on, where's my D&D folder?
I just saw Ty's post dying of the sick.
Stacking dice, waiting for the wizard.
Yep.
I love that.
You see this woman. Oh, if my freaking Discord didn't start be stupid. You see this woman walking about. Look in the part of your world. Chat.
Yep. Ah. Have I come back yet? Nope.
The Alisar went out to ask questions, so this is Alisar seeing her.
Oh,
As she goes,
I generally
goes-
went around with any people I saw.
and as you draw close to her, she goes, elven man about 6'2", blonde hair, little pep in his step, little floating as well. Are you a wizard, sir?
Elisar's attention is immediately drawn to the eyes, knowing that she's blind and still being able to see, and he does his detect magic like once a day instantaneous cast.
There's no magic about her. Not only the
That-
normal
that-
kind.
That intrigues him even more. He's like, "Oh, well, you're quite perceptive, aren't you?"
Well, yes, comes with not having eyes.
I've known many throughout the years, but none that were quite as good as you.
Well, after a while, when you work in a business of selling things, you learn certain people's heights, steps, and how certain races walk.
Well, consider me impressed. And he'll... he's about to give a slight bow, and he's like, "Oh, wait." And he catches himself. And then he's like, "So,
She
What-
gives
what
she
do you
gives you a
do?
curtsy as you can do it. I heard your feet shifting.
and he gives a big smile. And he's like, "So, what is this you sell exactly?"
I was a blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Really?
Yes.
Do you have a or I suppose, did you have a shop yet? I should ask.
As she looks over her shoulder, I did, at one point.
Well, if you're looking to rebuild, we've actually
Well,
taken up residence in Marin. It's
I heard that's a popular vacation spot nowadays.
it's undergoing a drastic change, and we could use some artisans of skill.
I heard everyone was gonna go to Tamale first and then head down to Marin.
Consider it a bastion of safety. I can guarantee it.
Well, let me bring my husband along. Chovot!
Uh,
And you see him. You see. Hold on. I gotta pull up this photo.
Better not be blind too.
You see this man come from the rubble. Yes, honey.
Oh my god, you can grind meat on those.
Shred cheat on those.
Oh, God.
I hate y'all so much. Yes, yes,
Anyways,
yes,
Ah.
yes, dear. Looks like we're heading to Marin straight there. Oh, well, good.
When you get there, go to the keep and ask for Count Voltaire Vanache. Tell him that Pandemonium sent you.
Count Votironage. Pandemonium. You know, there were 3 individuals going that said they were coming up with a name for a group. They said they wanted to start with P. They didn't tell us what though. Oh well, you're probably not part of the same group.
No.
Well, it's a wide world, but I've seen many different coincidences.
I think one of them said Perry's as the name. I don't remember. Dear, do you remember? I remember a tiefling with a gnome and a human. Human didn't sound quite right, but you know they walked into the shop when we were looking for things.
Does he say gnome or does he say...
Halfling, sorry, halfling.
Okay.
This is her talking.
Would that be enough for LSR to pick up on, like...
Tiefling, halfling, human. I think you kind of get the gist.
Okay, like I
No.
came across 3 random wandering adventurers around this area. They all fit that description. Oh, really? Did you get along with them?
Well, yes, they bought a bow from us. Some, I think, brass knuckles. I don't remember quite. The tiefling didn't buy anything. He was just more of.
I did.
Oh yes, you did. It's been so long, I forgot. You guys never came back here.
I forgot all about
I
these
wonder
people,
why.
so-
I wonder why we never came back here.
Yeah. So they they just bought a couple things off of us. Basic materials, upgraded stuff. I think one of them bought a bow. I can't quite remember.
LSR just, as she keeps describing, his smile gets wider and wider. He's like, coincidences indeed. I
Yes.
do believe I am traveling with that group.
Oh, well. In that case, she pulls out a little brochure, a little brooch. It says, "Give this to the tiefling."
Oh, he's just over here. If you would care to give it to me yourself.
No, we must get going.
All right. And as he takes the brooch, he's going to hand over 25 gold to make the travel
The husband takes it and says, "Thank you," and then
Thank you.
thank you.
No question.
And then they proceed to leave as she walks with a certain elegance amongst her, as she's kind of just not really tapping her stick around in front of her. She's just walking like she knows the layout of the city, with the rocks included.
LSR gives like a slight bow as they're leaving, and he makes eye contact with the guy, and he's like, "You have a lucky catch. Cherish that one."
Oh, I do.
And then he'll give a slight smile and turn around and walk back to the party.
Okay.
So, she didn't say. She said to give it to the tiefling, right?
Yes.
Or, okay, gotcha. So I assume by the time I get back, probably Corsetti would be a few minutes.
Yeah.
So
So
I'll be back.
you got back. So you both come back around the same time.
I'm Cool. I actually ran into somebody while I was out investigating the aftermath of what happened here. First off, the Tomanian Kingdom are grade A assholes. I definitely. They did scorched earth. That's all they cared
Oh,
about.
I knew
Scorched
that.
earth and blades.
I've been known that since I was but a child.
With the tales I had heard of the politics, Grimoire had looked down on them, but I never expected something of this caliber. But I did run into a merchant, a blacksmith, blind. She gave this to give to you.
Oh yes, she's the one who sold me my armor. You remember the cold resistance one?
Oh, finely crafted. I actually recruited her for Marin. I was just trying to get a blacksmith. She
Oh,
sounds
perfect. Splendid. She has excellent work. That's the bow that Finn uses, this brass knuckles that Abel uses. We're still using them. Finely crafted, exquisite. What is this you said she gave you for me?
a brooch. And he'll hand
Okay.
it over.
Brooch.
I'll look
A
at it.
brooch.
Brooch. Excuse me.
I'll look at it.
So the moment it touches your hands, it opens like a flower petal, and out pops a little stone, a red,
Okay.
kind of a red ruby with the eye in the center.
Interesting.
Am I hesitant to touch it?
No, you feel this calmness, that
Okay.
this ease of fear. You feel like this is just a normal day.
All right. I go to reach for the stone.
Okay.
Before he does, I would probably still have detect magic up at this point.
Oh, this thing is breathing bright magic.
What's it given off though? Like what type?
Hold on.
As long as it's not necromancy, I just want to like.
No, it's not anything like that. Hold on.
Random stone with an eye. I immediately think necro.
No, it's like like an etched eye.
Oh, gotcha.
I think enchantment. I think fucking Nazoth Cthulhu. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
that's. I was thinking like elder gods, like. Oh jeez.
Oh no, not a third patron.
Don't I still need to find a stone to unlock the explosion thing on my club?
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, that's for you to figure out, buddy.
You still need to figure out what kind of stone.
Maybe ask the wizard to inspect it for you. I don't know. All right, what do we got? Hit me, Samuel. Well, hit.
Like,
Oh, sorry.
I technically don't care what the enchantment is as long as it's not necromancy. I just didn't want like core to get zapped. So.
Hit him,
Say,
punch him right in the face.
I didn't. This was one of those
So-
like exchanges where
So,
I didn't
sorry,
even haggle.
it wasn't.
I actually gave her extra money.
It's not a red gem. It is a pure black gem.
Okay.
A little sus.
Elder god.
With a silver chain attached to it.
I'm a little less sus. Silver and evil doesn't really go together.
I don't know.
So-
I don't know
so-
about that.
Depends on the evil's taste.
So, trying to remember what color was for enchantments. Blue, that's what it was.
I didn't know they had colors. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was
so-
enchantment.
Yeah, blue is enchantment.
Well, he sees that.
Yeah,
Okay,
he sees that.
I guess I go to touch it.
Okay. So you go to touch it, and are you still under the effects of the poison, by the way?
Of what poison?
of the poison you were using you already got resistance for it, correct?
Oh no, Shay healed me of that.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was looking like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she healed me, and then we banged for like 3 hours.
So you feel this very, very thick, vile.
Vile. Oh no.
Like the sound of this, he went silent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
got a message from somebody. So you feel this very sense of that if you got poisoned, you'd be all right. As you have a period of proof against poison.
Interesting.
Elozar's like literally like right next to his shoulder. He's just like, so, do you feel any different?
Then suddenly you can. No kidding.
Well, you see, you know how I was, microdosing on numerous types of poison not too long ago?
Yes, yes.
Well, you see, my constitution is now naturally, like, resistant to that. I think this makes me immune to it.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
That's what I said. So, we'll look into that in a bit. And, I put that, I'll put it on. Tuck it under my shirt.
Okay.
So you said you recruited her?
Yes, I sent her down to Marin. It sounds like there were quite a few refugees heading that way.
Well, perfect. I didn't even think about that. We now have a freshly furbished and created, well, at least I hope that's how that worked, fortress effectively down in Marin. I hope now that we can expand.
It couldn't host the people, but it can feed them, and it would give them a roof over their heads. The rooms will be locked. I didn't want
Exactly.
people rummaging around in our things.
Well, you said something about unseen servants. Well, it'd be nice to have some seen servants or people, working certain areas around, and or
Yes,
at least in the city. It'd be nice as I gesture now to the turtle bartender who's still going through his fucking wreckage that I just gave money to.
The more the merrier. I plan to turn Marin into a social hub.
Perfect.
A port city to rival the best.
And I walk up to the turtle, and I'm like, my good man, I have a proposition for you. Not sure if you were listening. We've set up
Well,
base down in Marin.
Well, really? Well, I guess I'll start walking there as he slowly starts to walk away.
God.
Hydran District.
Hydrian District.
You see his thumb slowly come up, then slowly back down. He
Well,
just
there's a
keeps
chance to
walking.
Sound like Master Uruguay.
No. So, as you guys, is there anything else you guys would like to do here?
I see no reason to
Seems like
stay.
everything else is destroyed, so I don't see anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I need all of you to roll me a perception check, please.
okay. Oh, I'm not making checks at advantage for once. Ooh.
No.
Oh,
no!
Disadvantage.
Yep. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
I'm just gonna take a little bit and summon my
There we go.
familiar.
There we go.
Can I re-roll that,
Alright.
please?
No.
There we go.
good.
No,
Thank
you
Ken.
can't re-roll it. I re-rolled it because I fucked up.
Lucky. It's a nice thing. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be summoning my familiar.
All right. So Dane and Rika, you notice two individuals rummaging about a battlefield, and you hear pip pop pippity pop.
Ah, motherfucker.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
damn
they're
it.
still
Damn it.
alive. That's all you're gonna hear me say.
As you see them kind of like stealing the weapons, armor, and valuables off of corpses.
Do they see us?
Run.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Hey, I got to
wait,
just
we
go the
gotta
opposite
kill them.
direction.
We gotta kill them.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to explain to do, but we do that in the middle of the city. Or
I'm gonna
north of the
say
city.
no. They see you. Yes. One of them sees you, and he waves.
I run.
Run.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Run.
Run.
So you see them stealing valuables off of them, and you hear them singing a certain hymn. It goes. I don't know if you guys heard that.
I feel like that's supposed to sound familiar, but it doesn't.
It's not. It's just something I just came up with on the spot. I'll be honest.
Okay.
But you just hear him humming that, and they don't bother you. You see them.
You know, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
What are
What
you
are you
gonna
doing?
try?
Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. 8 hours. Okay. I'm just going to go up to let's just say the girl, I fucking Gretel or whatever the fuck, and I'm just going to put my hand on her shoulder and be like, "How about you follow us for a little while?"
Why? Okay.
Are you casting?
I'm casting suggestion.
Okay.
Oh my
Wisdom
God.
save, right?
Oh
Come here.
no.
Spell DC 14.
Well, sucks to suck. They got it right on the dot.
Oh,
They go pip pop. No, we won't. Better get stepping before we broke.
what?
As she
Run.
slowly starts pulling a short sword out.
Just gonna
Like-
start backing away slowly. It's like,
And-
okay.
And she goes back.
Kill your kids. Well, I was gonna lead him into a forest and kill him, but
All right,
I'm back
let's
by the
go to
party now.
Lindale.
All right. So how are you guys going there? By foot?
God, are there any viable stables around with any horses?
I was gonna say, is there anything? Elisar, can you summon 8 horses? No, 7.
I mean, we're all here, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're all still there, and you can put 2 on each horse. Probably 3 if you pack Finn somewhere.
Can you summon 4 horses?
Oh, sorry. You're muted, by the way, if you're trying to talk.
All right, so it's 10 minutes on top of the regular casting time, so I can make 5 of them consistently.
Okay, 5 is
Like,
fine.
I constantly have to be casting the spell while I'm like on horseback to renew them, but and I'll have to stop like every hour, but we can get 5.
I'll
That
be right
works, I
back. My
guess.
fucking cat's like driving me insane.
All right.
Where's
Could we fit more than 5?
Also, Rika and Audrell get their own for obvious reasons.
You're gonna have to be on the back of one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be on the back of one. So, you and me Finn and
ride my
Abel,
own.
and then Maelstrom. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's perfect. 5 works.
It's 2, yeah, 2, 4, 6. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to stop every hour for 10 minutes, but we should be able to make it in decent time.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So you guys are doing that. Along the road, as you guys are kind of going at I'm guessing a trot, not a full breakneck speed.
I'd be going for the regular speed, which would be 10 miles per hour? Or do we want to go fast paced?
10 miles in an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Like,
10 miles an hour.
yeah, 10 miles is fine.
Or 10 miles? Yeah, 10 miles, yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are doing that, you see a woman walking on the side of the road. It looks like she's clad in armor and has this very long blonde hair. As she raises a hand as if familiar with you.
Slow down.
I hope they're a traveler.
Why, hello again. It's good to see you. As
Remind me, who are you again?
oh yes, you saw me as an undead. Since now I'm whole again. I
Ah, I
Oh, that's
see.
Oh, it's Pravati.
yes, I am the cleric Pravati.
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Where are you
So,
heading?
did everybody just come back to life?
No, from what I've heard, Tak and Lawrence are still in limbo.
So
Okay.
the ticket was to fuck you up then?
Yeah, remember
Yes.
she got a get out free ticket
Yes.
from Jay and Midget.
Yes.
Or what? Yeah, it was from Jay, wasn't it?
So you all are heading to where are y'all heading? If you don't mind
We're
me
heading
asking.
north of Lindale to the Abel estate.
The Curse Estate.
You could say that, yeah.
Very well. Well, I do believe I have some business there with the butler. I believe don't recall his name.
What kind of business are we talking about?
Oh, he was an adventurer at one point, and he was in the party with my father.
I can see that. That's how he acted.
So,
All right, care to join us?
by all means. As she casts haste on herself and starts dashing off in the distance.
Hey,
Yeah!
Try to keep
Alistar
up.
Alistar immediately wonders if you would die if you cast haste on this horse.
And
Well,
then the thought, and then I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh, damn it!
I don't think he was serious.
No.
This fits with
This fits with
Alistar.
him. That's why I'm saying it.
I should have brought it up. The
Don't cast it on
experiment
me.
in him. Because I do have 1/3 level spell left.
still
I just
cast
need-
on
I
my horse
still-
and we're good.
Oh yeah, yours takes a hot minute to do the.
Yeah, I never want to click it twice, but sometimes I just gotta.
There you go. Yeah, you kind of resist the urge to. You're like, yeah, that's not worth it.
Test it on somebody other than me.
All right, Elsa, we'll ride for 50 minutes. Get ready to cast it again. I want to try to not stop.
And I'll keep track of the time. You just steer the horse, and I'll let you know when I need to stop.
Perfect. Yeah.
The horses. Now,
Yeah, on
are
the
you going
damn
on a?
nag.
Are you going on a gallop?
Does she seem like gallop speed?
She's probably like way down the fucking road now.
Yeah, no, she's down the road. I
At
would
its
say
base speed, it's 100 feet per round.
I was gonna say she probably is at a gallop for what the horses could do. Not a gallop, not a full sprint, but like definitely right below, like a little bit below it.
So
Yeah, I got it.
So it's a giddy up.
Giddy.
We'll just keep pace.
Okay. Then you see her just kind of like Olympic sprinting this, just.
Maybe
so,
after 10 minutes, are we actually gaining at all, Hunter?
Yeah, you catch up to her.
Okay.
So you guys get to the manor, and she just kind of she's exhausted, and she goes revivify. Oh, I feel great.
Oh my god. Four. Okay, so that's
So
40.
So,
60,
if
we
you-
get there in like 8 hours.
yeah. So it is kind of turning to dusk now. Now you could take the teleporter and transport back, or you could spend the night. Your choice.
I look at the party. I don't think it's a good idea to leave the cart, Nathan especially, by himself for a night. As trained as he might be at this point, I personally don't trust Brimlet.
I'm not saving him again. So let's go.
Exactly.
Saving him, you almost killed him.
Yeah.
Feel we should ride through the night, get to Brimlet in before morning, and just, takes a rest day at the cart before we continue. How does everyone else feel?
Sounds good.
Wait,
All right.
where's Brimley? Okay.
Yes, I can
How?
What, Dane?
We're gonna have to try to find a means to cross the water.
No, because we're here. We're teleporting to Harrow Forest.
Oh, we're
and we're going
teleporting
north.
there. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Eric?
No, I already said what I was gonna say. It was just a.
Well, Ravati, we are on our way to the Harrow Forest to make our way northwest to Brimlet. What are your plans?
Well, I was gonna head to Sario. And
Care to join us then?
Sure. Let me speak to the head butler first.
How
As-
long do you think that will be?
Just a couple minutes. I just have
Perfect.
a message to deliver to him.
We shall wait then. Look to the party. All right,
yeah.
gather yourselves. We'll be leaving as soon as she's ready.
So as soon as she kind of goes into the manor, and you hear lady, you hear like chatter, and you just hear, well, that son of a.
I really wanted to go listen to that conversation.
That sucks.
I said my familiar.
Yeah, I was gonna.
The conversation,
visibility.
the conversation's basically over now, and she's like, yes, I was told to pass that on to you in his last final words. That son of a bitch had all the money. I didn't have to take this butler job and deal with a bratty ass fucking kid that literally just wanted to fight me every second of every day.
Abel rolls over in his sickbed.
He's just lying on the back of the horse. Just...
Yeah, just and he goes, and she goes, well, I just wanted to deliver that for you. And is he still in? Yes, he is still in. He is still at the statue of Net. Good. You hear a very menacing good.
Good.
All right. And she's like, I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu, former champion of Deshal.
I would like to roll a history check on all of that.
Okay.
First on the statue of, what'd you call it?
If you
Would I know what that is?
if you look over to the right of your map, the statue of Nikwit. I can't. Brain.
Nitwit.
I'm just trying to find where it is.
So
Oh, down there. Far,
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. Niket, whatever the hell
Niket,
you how you ever. Yeah.
Niket. That's what I was calling it.
Okay.
So, okay, roll your history check on that. Okay, so the statue of Niket was a long ago statue to commemorate a savior of the world, Niket, the adventurer. Niket was a very talented swordsman, and a lot of the time, a lot of swordsmen go down to pay your tribute before heading to Dashal to wish good luck and good fortune with the Dashal annual competition. The statue is also very well known amongst wizards and sorcerers as well, because of where its location is right on the edge of the Ironwind Sea and the Thundering Archipelago, the Thunderberry Archipelago, where the water tides shift and change due to the magical natures of certain things. There, you also understand that there is also ancient texts there. You try to recall different things. You also kind of get the gist that it's a good pilgrimage site as well for different types of religious organizations.
I see.
So what you're saying is the place is ancient.
The place is an ancient place, yes.
So why would her father be there on his deathbed? Is he like, I guess I can ask her. Now about the champion of Dashal.
Yes.
You want me to roll a separate history check for that?
No, I'll just say your natural 20 does the same thing.
Okay.
So as you try to recall the champion of Dashal, you know that the champion of Dashal is always chosen every year. And the champion is usually the reigning champion for how to defend his title, basically.
Yeah.
He is given the title of a noble lord.
The butler. Oh no.
So every year when Dashal does its annual event, it's basically kind of a knockout tournament of sword fighting. Some people die, some people, just kind of show up. But you do recall, and definitely when you were younger, there was a pamphlet saying the champion of Dashal, 27 years reign has ended. So,
27-year reign. Who do I know who took that title?
but you only read the headline. You didn't read the rest of it.
Damn. Interesting. If it was father, I could totally see that. I absolutely see that.
Man,
Like, hey,
just beat the crap out of this guy.
Be my butler if I win. Totally see that. That's cool. That's fascinating. Okay,
Yes.
alright. Tor goes over to LSR and goes, Hey, listen to this. Psst, 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 psst. He just starts whispering in your ear. Like a gossiping teenager.
Elisar just nodding along, just the best gospel, just like, really? Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna sit there and nod my head, pretending like I know what they're talking about. It's like, yeah.
Alright, we'll wait for Bravati.
As Bravati comes out, it's like, I'm ready to go.
As are we. Let us set off. As
All right.
we go to the teleportation circle and
Okay.
head for the Harl Forest.
Welcome to the teleportation circle. State the name and address of the place you're going.
Harl Forest.
Hall Forest. Location 32 degrees latitude, 42 west. Prepare for teleportation. Comfort not insured.
Just wait.
Sorry. Coordinates. Redirecting. Failure.
Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
Failure. Sending to Brenlet. joking, joking. Ha 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 ha. As you teleport to the Herald Forest.
Let's say there is no teleportation in Brimlet. Don't fuck with me.
as it just teleport as it gets a chuckle, 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 chuckle. Ha 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 ha.
It was the worst AI.
Fuck you, father.
I am in the image of the young master.
That's even worse.
As you all get teleported, you kind of feel, after you get out of the teleportation, you all feel a little nauseous. As I need everyone to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Aha!
I didn't add my feet yet. I get proficiency on this now. My proficiency +3.
All right. It's okay. Got it.
So I got 22.
Okay.
I'll take that 13.
23.
So Audrell, Finn, Rika, and Alisar, you guys kind of dry heave a little bit as you feel like you're about to throw up. Core, you kind of throw up a little bit, but like what? Like just a small little bit comes out. You don't
Yeah.
throw up entirely. It's just kind of like,
Ugh, this feels like when I was microdosing.
Oh,
And
yes,
as you-
teleportation magic.
and you see brain. You see Abel.
Body.
No, you see
Abel.
you see Abel kind of just standing there looking tough as his legs give out and he throws up all over the floor. And you see Bravati just standing there, very elegant looking, as she's like, first time.
No, but you never quite get used to it, do you?
No, I will admit that was a very rough one. That AI, so whoever made that teleportation circle is definitely a sadist. I'll say that.
Oh, don't worry, he's in for it.
Oh god, can we just walk next time?
Yes, walk across the channel. That's a great idea.
I think I'd prefer that over this.
Wouldn't we all? All right. Let's take a second to gather ourselves before we take off towards Brimlet. We only got about another hour and a half of sunlight.
Yes, is everybody like? How are we actually doing after Limbo? Did we come out in the same shape we like exited in, or
So,
did it take a toll out of us? Like,
so
we literally died.
I'm glad you asked, Eric.
No.
I would like all of you to roll me a D3, please.
Oh, exhaustion. Well, it's fair that we literally got resurrected. Like, that's
Wait,
/ roll D3.
Yep.
it's a possibility.
Finn, you have advantage on this.
wait,
So roll it once and then roll it again. Then I'll take the higher number.
wait. So it's / roll, and then is it
D3.
Space
Space
D3.
D3?
Yep.
So you have to actually type out roll.
Yep.
Oh well, I get to re-roll that anyway.
You
Yeah.
can do / and then up again. Actually, no, it's never mind. Just / roll D3 again.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so that's
Tutus.
Oh, you have to do a space.
Okay. So, I want you all to, if you all have a piece of paper next to you, because it's not going to be on your character sheets, I want you to keep track of this. This is your sanity points.
Ouch.
Lord.
So, Rika, you have not lost any sanity. But you only have 1 point. Same with, you only have 1 point of sanity. So,
What's funny
Core-
is there actually is a sanity thing on your sheet, but you
oh,
can't do
there's,
that.
oh,
We can't do that
Ah.
because you have to make it that way.
Okay, so Cora, you have 3. Finn 2. Rika, you have 1 sanity point. Drell, you have 3. Finn, you have Finn, you have.
I have 2.
Are these gonna be like an overarching thing? Like,
Yes.
okay. I'm
And
just
I would
wondering.
like everyone except
Cool.
I would like everyone except Rika to remove 1 sanity point.
Mm. Who said I was sane?
Put it on my character.
So what are these possible adverse effects?
So, Finn, you're already feeling it. You lose sense of life, fear, morality, things of that nature.
We gotta get back to our bodies.
Oh God. So pretty much human nature just doesn't affect me anymore.
Nope, you don't fear a damn thing. Which is why I gave you advantage on that.
I don't fear, I don't feel love. Hate.
You also lose certain emotions as well, different things. You also lose like senses, smell, taste, hearing.
I just told Ty and Logan to roll a d3.
Okay. They'll get back to me on that.
Yep.
So.
How would one go about gaining sanity?
Okay, so Maelstrom rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to put that on his sheet somewhere, or do you want me to just tell him that he has 1 sanity point left?
Yep.
Okay. So
Oh.
whatever we rolled is our total sanity.
Is your total sanity? Yes.
Okay.
Dun, dun. Okay. So, along your way to Brimlet, you pass through the Scourgeon Hills again, and the Sigordian Hills again.
We are near the Singorn Hills, you
Yep.
said?
Yes. So you're traveling through the giant town again.
All right.
And
I'm just going right through. It's nighttime. They probably don't notice us, or whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yep.
Let's just go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you go right through. Then you get to the Broden Woods, and then on to Brimlet. It is about 3 a.m. in the morning right now. So I'm guessing you guys didn't stop to rest or anything.
No rest.
Okay.
I was like, I'll take a point of exhaustion. I'm
Yeah, I was
down.
gonna say everyone's gonna take a point of exhaustion because you haven't slept.
Kind of why I was asking about the death thing, because I was like, if we already have exhaustion, this is gonna be rough. This will be rough.
Yes.
We are going to have to chill for a little bit.
Yep. So.
Yeah, that's why I said we just take a rest once we got back to the cart.
Yep. So you are back at the cart, and as you come into the city, you see your dead bodies lying there.
I knew it.
And
We were just interacting with people as ghosts? Souls?
no,
We have
There-
new bodies.
you have new bodies.
I'm gonna rummage through my pockets.
You rummage through your pockets, and the moment you do, your body turns to dust, and as it seems like it just absorbed by you, as if something became a part of you again. Dane, or Finn, I would like you to remove all your sanity, please. You are perfectly fine now, except for you still have no fear. That's still gone.
I'm gonna touch my body to see if it turns to dust as well.
It does as well. It does the same thing, and you can remove your sanity points. As you
Touch
are
your
now
bodies, everybody.
Elisar's just monitoring them for a bit just to gauge how it works before he actually does anything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel great, and I'm gonna fall on the ground convulsing.
I feel amazing. I feel like I can fight a red dragon.
Abel and Maelstrom also touch their bodies. Woo.
Okay. Yeah, they all.
I'm gonna-
You all.
I'm
You
gonna
all.
pick mine up and
You
absorb
all
it.
get your sanity points back.
Cool. I got my 0 sanity points back. Nice.
I told you didn't have to take one off.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have no pity for people.
Mm.
And then Enrica, the moment you touch your body, you hear, "My lady, it is good to see you again."
Ah.
Nah.
As you look up, you see a one of your own race bowing to you in your traditional bow of your country.
So, by one of my own race, is he a sun elf or is he also a fairy?
Fairy.
Okay.
And he bows to you in the traditional sense of your country and culture.
Okay, hang on. Do I need like to run a perception test? Blah 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 blah. Sorry, I cannot talk lately. Perception test
Check. Sure.
to see. I just want to see what this guy looks like.
Okay. Your passive perception, you don't have to roll that. So with your passive perception, you notice he's a very elderly old man with a very thin white beard, almost matches his skin tone of the grayish the gray ash skin that your race comes to known. His 4 claws, 2 kind of folded in the back as to give permit as bowing, and his 2 arms, one is 3 in the back and 1 in the front, bowing to you in the sense of loyalty. You notice the stripes on his arms are of a different pattern than yours, as you know that means different a caste system to you. He is of the servant class, not of any.
Not of what?
He is the servants. He is a servant. Okay. As your race kind of believes in the caste system, to where you're more superior to them because of your racial features. As you look at yours, you're more narrow and thin and dagger like, and his are more band like.
How strange to meet somebody here.
Yes, my lady.
From home.
Yes, my lady. It shocks me too. I was sent on an errand by the Lord himself, and come to find you. It's very strange. The heiress to the nation in Brimlet.
Oh, yeah. Also, like touching the dead body. I'm pretty sure this doesn't help either.
Well, yes, I was going to report that, but then you showed up again, and I thought that was a very weird phenomenon. So,
Indeed.
But my loyalties are to the heiress herself. So, my lady, I beseech you to return. Claim your rightful place.
Hey, hang on 1 second. I'm sorry. My cat's doing shit.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
So anyway, I shot him in the chest.
Sorry, he
Fuck
was
this guy.
literally like smacking stuff against a wall. I do plan on returning in due time. There are a couple of events I need to take care of beforehand. But before that, I need to borrow you for a moment. I need to be informed of the current events in my leave.
Oh yes, your brother, the Lord himself.
Hey, hold up, real quick. Now he's in the newspaper. Sorry. It's like finally something's happening with me, and he's just making as much noise as possible. All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, anyways, I started blasting.
So anyway, of course, started blasting.
So with your brother, the lord of the realm now, he has declared martial law and him absolute ruler. He rules with an iron fist and kills anybody that opposes him. He has put a bounty on your head of 10,000 divinities, of 10,000 gold,
Huh.
and proof of death, meaning your head or other defining features. The people in themselves have tried to uprise against them, and he brutally suppressed them with the military and as well as contracts with other demons. He has
Do
sent.
we know of what lord these demons come from?
From what I've heard, they all have a purplish hue. We do not know the nature of this lord, as he
I
writes
look at Elisar.
as he remains to be unspoken. But we do hear that they take very pleasurable.
Before I jump to conclusions, I'm going to do want me to do a history check or a lore check or some shit.
It'd be a history check.
Yeah, let's do history.
Insight check.
Ooh.
Okay. So you know that the purple hue and the demons that take pleasure in their kills are of Gratz.
And at that very moment, Rika draws her sword, and it's coming very close to Elisar.
Did Elisar hear the conversation at all?
They didn't walk away, so yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He immediately misty steps up onto a roof, just out of reach. Just
Is he out of reach? Ew, so he's up there?
Yep.
Okay, so
He's fucked.
I can still run on fucking walls. So how far away is he?
He is about
I think it's a
Two-
range of 30 feet.
I think
Yeah, it's
you're
like
about
30 feet from the occupied space.
yeah.
But going up, you have to kind of close by.
So what was the answer?
he is in 30. He's
Probably
within
close
30
enough.
feet of you. Yes.
He's in 30 feet. My movement is 40. Yeah, so I'm running up a wall, and I'm gonna do some fucking parkour shit. If I have to roll for it, I will.
Yes, I'm gonna have to have you make me an athletics check, please.
Deal.
He just falls off the building.
Acrobatics.
We're not even at a building.
Acrobatics.
They're on top of the cart. Like,
Oh,
You want
look at
athletic or
that.
acrobatic?
No, I
Athletic
would
is
do
more
that.
my
I
strength.
would
Good
say
than
I would say athletics. Either or doesn't really matter. One. You just kind of dig your feet in there and just like do up to
That's
him.
like- I'm gonna look at Corey like, should we do something about this?
I'm gonna wait until it seems that Elisar's about to get his head taken off, and we'll see. Because frankly,
I'll start with the feet.
It's getting
Sorry,
a little
I'm changing
close.
So
Frankly,
yeah, now
hopefully
that
he can talk
I've
his
literally
way out of this.
confronted Alisar, I'm going to straight up. I'm gonna actually use that stupid ring I've had forever, and I'm gonna dual cast fucking silence on him
Ooh. Okay, so you're casting silence. All right.
twice. Yes.
counterspell. Counterspell. There's no need for that, Rika. He can't explain himself if you just
I'm going to
silence
make him
him.
explain.
You can't do that if you
He's
silence
silenced.
him.
Oh man, I could stop him from casting fucking spells and tackle him to the fucking ground. That was the idea, dumbass.
You can still cast spells without using words, but okay.
And still,
I'm sure he would not attack you and try to explain himself if you were to just talk with him about this.
he's the one running.
You pulled a sword!
on him.
He didn't have to run.
I would run.
And
Oh, I do need verbal for that. I can't do that. Is there a save for silence, or does it just happen?
No,
apparently
it's an
Core
area
counterspelled it
effect.
twice.
I was gonna say core counterspelled it though.
Yeah, he counterspelled both of those.
Did it have
Um,
to run?
rise. 2 of my counterspell stones gone.
Yep. Not like I was gonna kill him. Just silence him, reduce the ability for him to do as much, and then just bind
We
him.
also can't talk.
Talking's so weak.
Just let him explain himself, and maybe we can come to a conclusion on this.
He has 5 seconds.
Elisar
I-
tried.
Elisar, like,
Wait, you
Mom.
can't counterspelled it. I can't control my lord. You expect me to know his plans. I know nothing of what he's doing up north. If anything, I could be more useful than anything since I'm an inside man.
Like Rika contemplates this for a solid second. Like really just holding the weight of her sword in her hand, just debating her options here.
Okay, so Finn, you're doing an insight check on Elisar, correct?
Oh yeah.
Elisar, are you lying?
No.
Yeah.
I
I just have to ask because I literally
Every fucking
I,
book.
I literally left to go grab a beer because this is driving me to drink.
I just wanted to double check and see if he was lying.
Okay, fair enough.
tell Elisar is wording it in the exact way to saying what she wants to hear. He's not lying, but he is wording it in a specific way.
So there's something off about what you're saying that I would notice.
He doesn't know how much help he'd be. He could try, but he doesn't know what he could actually.
Fair. Fair. Okay. All I wanted to know.
Okay.
After hard deliberation, she's just sitting there pacing for a second. So he kind of gives Elsa the cold
So-
shoulder and just walks back towards the group.
So in that moment, while you're walking back and forth, the man that you were talking to pulls his sword and says, "Is he a servant of Gratz?"
Yes, actually, but
hey, you? I don't know who you are, but you come here and you've stirred up trouble within my group, and frankly, I don't appreciate that. So how about you
Rika
shut
looks
your
at
trap?
Cor. I would be silent if I were you. I'm clearly not in the mood right now.
I'm talking to the other guy.
Yeah, and she's defending him.
Put your sword
gonna
away
have
and
my-
let us just talk this out.
I'm just gonna have my dagger kind of at the
He
ring behind
looks
my back.
he looks to you, Rika.
She just gives him a nod.
He puts the swords away.
Good, because I was about this close to casting Shatter and just fucking destroying all of his swords.
Oh,
That's the
Shatter.
greatest visual thing, though. This dude just pulls the sword and just breaks in his hands. Oh,
Like,
That's a pretty cool visual thing.
He pulls out
so-
another sword and
Brothers,
breaks.
man.
I'm still gonna keep my dagger kind of hidden,
All right.
but at the ready.
So, my lady, I believe it is not wise to be trusting a servant of your
It's
enemy.
okay. My mother sent me to capture that one.
Well, if the
And
lady,
Rika
if,
just drops a huge ass
Yeah, I was
fucking
gonna say,
ball
did-
on
did
if
everybody.
the
we hear that?
if the mistress bids it, so shall be. As he
Well-
starts to prepare a net.
Steven,
Well,
you
no,
said
no.
that out
If he
loud.
runs away, I'll take care of him.
Very
But
well, my
if
lady.
he does truly not know anything, he'll face her herself.
Very
Steven,
well,
are
my
you
lady.
are you saying this loud enough for everybody else to hear?
Yeah, I just dropped a ball like that. I just said I dropped a ball that
Okay,
I was
okay.
going to go after Alisar.
I just had to make sure that you were saying it so we could hear you.
Yeah, man, I did. It wasn't so much as okay. I should probably reword that. Not so much as go after him, but so much as to how would I word this here?
Murder
Get on
his
good
face.
side.
What'd you say,
Oh, I
Rika?
could murder his face.
I want to. My fist in your face. Murder intensifies.
So,
Sorry,
if
Steven.
anybody else here, everybody in this party was to start dying horribly, maybe save him. Maybe.
Okay, so what'd you say? I didn't hear what you said, Ordain.
Wait, what Dane said or what I said?
What you said.
I
Oh,
didn't hear what you said.
so she was sent to gain this one's trust. I'll put it like that.
Okay.
Great way to word it.
that's a better way.
Immediately lose all trust.
Insight check.
Same.
She
Do you word it the second way or the first way? Because
I'm
it'll.
wording it the second way.
Okay. Okay.
Insight check.
she is.
Oh
not.
my god.
Rika, are you lying?
Rika is not lying. She's not telling everything, but she was told, in fact, by her cold logic, to get on his good side.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
No.
Even if that means sleeping with him.
Oh no, not that. That part was already thrown off the table.
Thank God.
I think Elisar would be the one getting
Particular
thrown
thing was
on the
thrown out
table.
of the table.
I really want to just put the face cam on this so you can see my reactions to these conversations.
Like I literally, when this
Fucking hell.
conversation happened, Rika said that I'm not sleeping with him.
Insight
happened.
check.
No.
Insight check.
That was out of character, but okay.
Yeah.
Insight check. Like nat 20. Yes, this happened.
Yes, he wasted a nat 20. I know what to tell you.
Let's just slash roll 20. There you go.
Hey, y'all. So much.
Anyway,
Rolling 20.
So,
Great.
rough.
dragons don't go rough. That's not Nathan. It's an imposter.
It's Titan wearing a Nathan costume.
It's just a dude in a
It's like, where's the real?
All right, off topic. Back on topic. God damn it.
All right.
Okay, we're done.
Well, putting a sword to his face is quite the way to gain trust.
I'm sorry. When you just hear that someone's the minions of some guy's lord just have invaded and betrayed everything you know, do you take on? Oh, didn't you flood your entire fucking town?
He has a point
Yeah,
there.
except they were my minions. I can kill I can kill my people. That's totally different.
You both have
Well,
very valid
imagine-
points.
What a fucking
Flooded your
quote.
city. How
Well,
angry
those are
would
my
you have
minions.
been?
I can kill who I want. It's like, what? Sorry, that was just like really that's such a fucking Karora quote.
They are similar situations, Rika,
That is-
but vastly different at the same time.
No.
You-
Anyway.
You both have very good points, but anyways, yeah, what he was saying.
Anyway, Rika's going to turn. Rika's going to gesture for Alisor to get his ass over here.
We have a common room in the wagon. Let's just discuss it there.
No, we're going. Put the
Elisar.
sword away. I'm sure he'll walk in willingly. Kor looks at you, Elisar, like, please walk in willingly.
Please walking willingly. I don't know what she's capable of doing right now.
Honestly, the fact you worded it the second way, if you said you were supposed to capture him, Elisar would have left. Like 100% would have left.
You know,
because
and
you
that
said
wasn't
trust,
very
so
Rika's to
actually
like say
it's
it out
trust.
there. She was. I don't know if it was recorded, but that was word from word where she was told to get on his good side.
But you said it the second way, so we're going with that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Elisar's sticking around. So. Alright, I don't fall on my face. I climb down.
This is just
I
in the
didn't see
middle
him
of this
do
tense
it.
situation.
Yeah.
Just falls off a
Just a
fucking roof.
double backflip on the way down.
Yeah, you kind of like shuffle your way down and just kind of get down and don't like jump on the mud. You just kind of like plop and just walk over.
And then I
like
look at
what
the
you-
servant
I-
guy. And I go, and you are a guest. And he points in the cart.
Gestures for him to get in the cart. For everybody to get in the damn cart, except for she's gesturing with her hand that happens to still have the sword in it.
Put the sword away!
You put the. Oh, yeah, I don't see if you have it.
You don't see the knife.
Okay. So you all get into the cart. The man that delivered the message gets in the cart as well.
I put the sword away.
I sheath my dagger.
All your weapons on this table.
Now.
No.
That I'm not doing.
Both Elisar and Abel put their hands on the table.
That's funny. That was funny.
God damn it.
Sorry, but it wasn't a question. Suggestion and Fey presence.
On Rika?
On everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's like an AoE. Yeah.
Do you
I'm not
really
even
want to
gonna
do
make
that?
a-
Yes.
I will just ignore the suggestion. Just do it. I will leave my bow on me though.
Okay.
Just because
You
I have the
don't
bows
know
on my
about
back.
the Fey presence, and you don't know about suggestion.
I already put my weapon on the table. I just have my bow there. But that's on my back.
Well, if we were told to put all of our weapons down, that includes your bow.
That's so many weapons I have to put down.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta dig in
I
my
just keep
pot.
a fucking bow on my back. Jesus Christ,
Look,
come on.
I'll see him sitting on the bow, and I'm like, okay, got it. I got it. As long as you put one sword down, Rika, Core doesn't care.
She literally just throws it into the table, blade up.
Cool. Awesome. Now that we're on the same page, y'all can discuss.
Alright. So let's backtrack a little bit. I'm gonna go to the servant guy. Your name?
Name, my lady.
What was that? You guess speak up.
A name, my lady. We servants are not given names. The only thing I know that I was given is my designation number.
Out with it.
6969.
I have a fucking
it.
piece of paper. The one time I don't have paper on my desk. Or a
How do I
pen.
come up with a name for this?
Your name is said now. Be happy.
I'm calling him nice.
As he bows and says, "My lady has presented a name." Said. Has
Now
to-
then, continue. Continue
has to write down the name now.
How do you spell it?
Z-E-D.
6969 has presented with the name.
What'd you say?
6969
Z-E-D.
is free.
Z.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was.
My lady has presented 6969 with the name. 6969 is free.
He's free.
So, well, my lady, as I will give a detailed report, as he pulls up a map of Farland.
Oh, it's Far Twin.
Oh, Farland's the one up north. Yep, sorry, Fartwin. Writes that down real quick. Presents a map of Fartwin and states the current affairs going on, as the royal capital has been taken by your brother, and the remnants of the old court, as he outlines the ones that are still loyal to you and your mother, are on the outskirts and still fighting.
Interesting.
A new capital has been rearranged to and he points to a city called Vitari.
Hang on, I'm trying to find my notebook journal so I can write this down.
Okay. And the capital city is called Shimal.
Do you mind putting those in the
I
Discord
will.
chat
I
so I
will.
could? Thank you. Sorry, I did some spring cleaning and I fucking lost everything.
Yay, spring cleaning.
I see Jackson checking. Is it on this map or is it on the other continent?
It's on the other continent.
Other continent. Oh, bitch. Oh, well.
Because if I had a faster map, I'd be checking too.
And how does the current struggles, not struggles, blah, and how are my mother's loyalist faring?
Faring?
Oh.
Well, my
Yes,
lady,
fair.
they aren't doing too well. A lot of the cunning Gratz troops have surrounded and nearly cut off all supply routes, took in major port cities and supplies trading routes. The only supplies we're getting are through the mountains, which is our only lifeline at this point.
At this point, Elisar will actually perk up. He's like, "Cunning, you say? Did you catch any names?"
Well, we do know that 3 of the pleasures are there.
This is concerning indeed. To send his own court means he's actually rather interested.
The pleasure of killing, the pleasure of mischief, and the pleasure of theft have all taken up arms against us.
Elisar's been in his court for a while, like 20 years now, so he's probably seen a fair share. Has he seen like full dismantling of nations yet, or is this like his first time seeing it?
You have seen just sending one of the pleasures was enough to destroy a nation. But to send 3
means he's heavily interested or
Yes.
invested. Okay. This is grave news indeed.
Indeed.
But the remnants are still fighting back. A lot of the support that we are receiving is through Milady with her demons, with the demons that she's sending us. But even those don't stand a chance against his black death horns. As he presents a picture of them, as I will pull that picture up now for you in the Discord.
So you said it was killing, mischief, and what?
Killing, theft, and
Theft.
mischief. Where monsters? Did I save that image?
Why does that cat of holding picture look like my cat?
As you see, as he presents a picture of this, our
Ow.
forces cannot fight it, as it seems like it's beyond, and even your mother's forces are dying to it.
Has Elisar seen this before?
Yes, you know this as a Night Strider.
Assuming it's a very elite.
Yes, it literally, where it walks, everything decays and dies.
That's very troubling indeed.
You see Elisar at this point, he actually starts like tapping the table as he's trying to think, because this is getting very, very intense.
From my understanding, my brother had open trades with, was it Armbridge? Ambridge?
Yes, yes,
Ambridge.
with Ambridge, yes. He has open trade, and they are providing arms and shipments to him, as per the trade agreement.
That's troubling.
I came here in secret, traveling through the northern parts, heading south to Port Marin to Ambridge to make a secret deal with them.
I was actually going to go for it.
Yeah. That might be far more easily achievable than you thought. As I've been in contact with people of Ambridge.
Oh, then my lady has already taken steps against them. You are as wise as they say, my lady.
It's more of a neutral understanding. Right now, we share custody of some city. Was it Marin? Yes, Marin. With them right now, and they are slowly moving in. But that puts us into position to get negotiations at least started. However, they do seem very opportunist.
Well, as I've learned, as I heard from birdfolk, they do not tend to stay on one side for long. Hence why as he pulls out a little sealed document that says that it's like this is for their court to look at and discuss over and things like that. A deal that they cannot refuse.
I'm going to hold my hand out for that.
I'm sorry, my lady. The orders come from your mother herself.
Gives off like a little annoyed sigh, but nods and like retracts her hand.
Do you know anything of the deal that her brother made with them? What it entails?
As he throws out stolen documents of the said of copies of the deal.
Yay, stolen.
They are to provide certain arms shipments, trade agreements, supplies, raw materials such as iron ore and mage stones, and they wanted. And there's something that catches your eye, Alisar. A test of a certain transportation stone
Oh. Oh
in
no.
mass.
Oh no. Elistar immediately points that out to Rika and is like, I thought your troubles were already bad enough, but this makes things much worse. Demons already have teleportation, but to have it en masse is... Oh.
Yes. That means even cult followers and mortal warriors can be moved as well, as long as the demons. That's moving way too many troops at once.
You can ambush anywhere. It's a death sentence.
Indeed. Anything else?
No, my lady. I've just been tasked to go to Ambridge, and deliver this deal to them.
Deal.
Alright. Your task still remains the same, but I'm thinking right now. Sorry, I'm like out of character thinking.
Well,
Yeah, if anyone else
In
has something to
layman's-
say, go for it.
in layman's terms, for those of you who don't understand military or anything, they're fucked.
Everybody fucked.
Out of the frying pan into the ...
They are the
Straight
rebels
From the
versus
abyss straight to the super abyss.
They are the rebels versus the Empire, right? This is not good odds. Not good odds.
Wow.
That's scary.
I
Oh wait, no, I can't be scared.
have what?
You would
See
be the
what's
ultimate
what-
warrior.
Elsa, are you like sharing any of like the knowledge of like
Yeah, so
the-
he would have. He didn't give the exact names of them. He would have shared the Night Strider, and he would have shared the teleportation stones, and then he would have said it was concerning that there were 3 pleasures there. He wouldn't have like gone into who they were necessarily.
No, yeah, I don't need that. Would he have explained like the one is enough to take down an empire? Like that bit?
Yeah. He would have stressed the gravity of what it really
Okay.
means. Yeah.
So this seems to me very less concerning but interesting. If you think about it, and he looks at Rika like, "Don't kill me. Like, let me finish."
Oh,
If one is enough to take out an empire, why send 3? Is he after something specific? Is he after, or is he after anything at all? Could he be being manipulated in some way?
Manipulated, you say?
Indeed.
manipulated,
never-
the Lord of Manipulation.
I've never once seen him manipulated. He has always been the manipulator.
What I mean is, what if he was led?
The Zed speaks up and he says, "Well, there's one creature that has sway over Graz."
Oh, and Kor's like,
Dun,
did I
dun.
guess it?
Everybody
Do
shots face.
tell. I'm just gonna lean forward,
We
hands
know of
crossed.
her whereabouts, but we hear that she is very well guarded. Apparently, she was found in the Mali. And my mission, even though suicidal after the Ambridge deliverance, was to retrieve her at all costs.
And
it's
who
a-
is this female
is-
you see?
It is the Great Witch Tanash.
How do
tonight?
you spell
Elisar
that?
Tanasha.
immediately is like, the fact they have this information is very concerning. Like, oh no.
Should we do
I
wisdom
need-
checks?
I need you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I honestly don't know if LSR can keep a straight face.
I was
after
gonna
doing
say I need you to roll me a deception to see if you keep a straight face on that.
that. Like that's some top level knowledge. Deception. That. I don't roll it all the time. Okay. Not bad.
Okay.
Wow.
Deceit.
What?
Zed
What
sees
are-
this and says, "It says we may not be great at military fighting as much, but the information networks we create are very, very well. But that is as much as I will say to a purple-loving brigand."
LSR gets a slight bow.
May I?
He gives you a scowl in return.
I'm gonna chuckle.
May I make some form of insight check? As in, like, watching this conversation, like, very carefully, like, looking at everyone's, like, expressions. Like, may I do that?
I
Yeah.
agree.
You guys all want to figure out
yeah.
if LSR was.
Hey, if you want to do a group insight, yeah.
Everybody roll an 18.
Woo! Woo! I'm dodging bullets.
What point?
Starting to sweat
Bardic
volunteers.
inspiration.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
bardic inspiration?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Get shit on.
Fuck it, we're about to rest anyways. What point?
if this is
There it
actually-
is.
There it is.
Oh my god.
So you guys get the gist that Alisar looks very concerned. You also get the gist that Rika, what is your expression in this sense after he states that?
The name of the person.
Yes. And after he
Do
mentions
you want me to like roll a history check if I should know this?
I was gonna say, isn't she known by all demon lords?
she is known by all demon lords, yes.
Yeah. So that's yeah.
Then yes, Rika is concerned face.
Not happy smiling face?
Well, I would say what's
Mixture-
it
a
called?
mixture of
She
both?
has like a stern look on her face, but that's constantly her resting bitch face. So double resting bitch face?
What emotion are you feeling right now? What is the slightest emotion that would possibly peek through?
Rage, fucking rage. Her eyes are like red, like glowing red.
Like, we were just there.
Son of
No.
a bitch!
Going back over there, I have to go over there, and
Was that where we
everything
were?
sucks.
Oh yeah, that was the place that got devastated, didn't it?
Yeah, it got destroyed.
That was literally the place we were just at.
No, that was
No,
Deshaun.
no, we're Damali is a different city. Isn't that
It
the
was
one that-
Damali's
Damali
where
where
we met-
Midget died.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
So,
that actually,
Damali's where we got the no, it wasn't where we got the airship. It was where we were shopping, and that's when the Empire came to attack while we were there. Like, that's where all the zombies happened.
that's the zombie.
Yeah, it
okay,
was
the
like-
zombie place. Okay.
Wrong one.
Yeah, it was
Wrong
like
one. Wrong one. That
What?
was
No,
me.
no,
That was
okay,
Port
okay.
Me.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was me. That
Port
was me.
Oh, it was
The
me.
Dizalshali was where the shadow demon was,
Yep.
and then we found
Oh,
out
yep.
that the undead
Right.
lady was.
Yep, you're right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That just like this is Rika. This is Rika talking. That just adds further questions. We saw we saw a servant of Grot's there who killed one of our companions, only to find out that there was another. Where's Bravati?
She's kind of like just been standing outside the car, like, not my monkeys, not my problem.
Oh, good.
Yeah, best leave her out of this one.
No, she was there at the city when it got demolished. When the shadow demon was there.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking of
Well,
Port.
that
She was at
No.
Port Knee.
Okay.
She was
'cause
in
she wasn't at Damali.
she said that she stabbed midget in.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, my brain. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she was
She-
there.
Yes. So
She's the one that
it's
stabbed
her
Midget.
monkey, and this is her problem. Rika is going to go confront Oh, fuck, I just said her name now. I can't remember it.
I'll get her.
Ravati.
Ravati,
Ravati.
we need your insight on something. Would you care to
Max.
join us in this?
Yes, very well. I don't know what I can give you, but I can do my best.
You were there. Now knowing that you were at Damali, we need to know if you know anything.
You see a very kind of like sad expression go across her face. She's like, "Yes, I was. I was under the servitude of the Great Lich."
Yes.
Which great lich?
Wait, what's his name, perchance?
I
Perchance.
don't
Vecna.
remember. Yes, it was the Great Lich Vecna, and he tasked
God.
me to murder Saint
Another.
Vecna.
Sam, I'm going to fucking kill you for saying that goddamn name.
No,
Vecna?
You stupid.
that's actually fair. If you're killing the servant of another god, you gotta be high up. Like, you gotta...
No, just the fucking name.
Vecna?
Yes.
Vecna's
From
a legitimate. Okay.
That's a legitimate D&D Lich.
No, it is, but it's like, God, it just reminds me of Stranger Things.
Oh, okay, all right, I see.
Stranger Things ruined
I was
everything.
like, what do you mean?
Stranger
Got
Things
it.
ruined everything.
Don't worry, I can fix Vecna for you.
No,
Anyway.
don't fix it. Leave it.
Okay.
I
fair
don't.
enough.
I don't trust you. to
Anyway,
fix it.
so Vicnar, had you
Vecna?
tasked with killing midget? Question mark.
Yes, when I was in his servitude.
Why midget?
Did you not know he was a demi-human?
We were told
What?
he was the champion of Che. That was all we were aware of.
Yes, anyone that is titled the champion of a god has bestowed the powers of said god in mortal form.
Okay, so you meant demigod.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I said demi-human. I think I'm
I was
just
like, wait a
speaking
second. I was like, yeah, he's a gnome. No shit.
Wait. He was a furry?
You know what?
God damn
And
it.
on that note, I'm going to take out just my my unopened barrel. Pop that open and just pop a little.
You suddenly see it just get the straw floating in the air, just stick into it, and just suck it dry, and then you hear in the back of your head, "Thank you, laddie."
It's like,
Mental weapon.
God,
Suck it, dry in it.
son of a bitch! I was saving that.
Anyway.
But
So
When
anyway,
I-
yeah, so he tasked you of killing midget because he was a demigod.
demigod, yes. And Vecna has plans, and having demigods alive is not part of them.
That raises more questions, but another question I have to ask is, during the events of the time, a shadow demon under the surface of Groth was there. Did you have any relations with him?
No. But as
That would have been the pleasure of murder, if I'm not mistaken.
jealousy.
Jealousy. Okay.
Or was jealousy a pleasure?
Some
Looks
people
at
are
envy.
weird.
Some people are weird, man.
I guess.
Some people like being jealous.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be kink shaming for once.
Like envy.
I was gonna say, I almost want to put down envious.
Anyway, so you had no relationship with said demon
No.
or its plans.
It did attack me once I killed him, and I had to flee via teleportation, but other than that, no, I was not. We were not working together.
Which because of that incident where you two got you engaged him in combat, we thought that was him who killed midget. I mean, that checks out.
All right.
All right then. So I guess you're safe for
Question:
now.
I left the dagger in him. Did you take it out?
Did we take it out?
Is that the one that I had?
Wasn't
Do
it?
Do you pull that dagger? I believe you did pull it out.
It
I
was
don't know
the
if any of
the-
us held
Yeah,
on to it though.
I was gonna say, I thought it ended up in the bag that got, like, it was the one that had like the gem on the pommel or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing was in the bag that got destroyed.
Yeah, that's an astral plane.
So
Wait. Her sad face now turns to concern. You left that dagger in the astral plane?
No, we
yeah,
weren't really
leave it.
expecting to go in there. There's FN.
We
Her
didn't leave it.
Well, do you have it on you?
No.
Does it look like we have it on us?
Probably at the bottom of the sea, frankly.
Or in the void.
or in the
As-
desert.
As you
It might be destroyed.
as you hear
Or in the desert.
as you hear a dunk as like metal hitting wood, and the dagger suddenly appears, and on it there's a note that floats down right on top of it.
Let me guess, it's from Jordan.
Usually the note goes first.
I'm going to read the note.
You pick it up and says, "You dumbasses left this in the ocean. Love, Shay."
I called it. I love you.
And like,
Well, how are we supposed to know this dagger has significant? What's so
right
important about
here
this dagger?
then, and I'll just hand it to her pommel first.
So so along this dagger has certain runic buttons on it, and she clicks the buttons, and the dagger actually opens up into two separate daggers. And she's like, "This is a soul dagger. Gods and everything alike have, even demigods, have souls that can be sucked, can be trapped. This is basically a weaponized soul cage."
Interesting. And the other one?
Okay.
And she goes, and she looks at you, Rican, and she looks at the servant. As gesturing, "May I test him?"
Test him.
And she,
She's pointing at the servant.
Yeah, just agree.
She's gonna stab him.
she nods.
Elisar summons his cat onto the table.
Arcanes
Stabbing
do
a
not.
cat either. You sociopath.
I mean,
If you give me,
soul, aren't they?
she
if
takes
you give me 10 minutes, I can find somebody.
she
Oh,
takes the
no.
dagger. She takes the dagger and stabs Abel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I accept this.
Perfect.
And you see Abel's eyes widen as if surprised, because he wasn't expecting to be stabbed. And you see his eyes just go limp, and he keels over. And you hear a scream, his scream, go from his mouth throughout his body and into the dagger. And then you hear a kind of like banging against glass in the pommel of the dagger. As you see, it traps souls.
And I assume the other one.
I'm gonna poke Abel's body.
Doesn't move.
Poke it with a stick.
So we're not gonna talk about the elephant room that you just killed one of us.
He's not dead. He's in a suspended animation.
I would
Look
assume
at that to me.
Are there any markers around?
Wow.
There are markers because
I'm gonna draw a mustache on his face.
okay.
Just a mustache. Come
Yeah,
on.
just a mustache and a monocle.
Okay.
Okay.
She then
I
clicks a
assume
button.
the other half of that.
So she clicks a button. The dagger is one. She puts it back together and stabs Abel. She clicks a button on it and stabs Abel again, and he suddenly comes back to life as you hear him go. And she pulls the dagger out and she casts Cure Wounds on him to heal him up.
No, it's not often that someone experiences death twice in a row.
In a row.
She looks at you and says, "This can kill demons too."
Elisar, like,
Hated.
it has been just watching this fascinated. And he's gonna be like, "May I study that?"
Don't give it to him.
She throws it back on the table. What you do with it is none of my concern.
Oh God.
Or grabs it.
I'm gonna take 5 steps back in general.
I
Oh
can't.
wait, no, I'm not afraid.
Rika's gonna actually gesture for the knife.
Mad grab.
She already
Grabs
threw.
it
She
first?
threw it on the table. She threw it on the table, and she says,
Make a gamer roll.
I-
See who rolls
I
highest.
have given you all the information I've known, and I've given you the and you've been given the means to deal with it. My part is done here. May I leave?"
Oh, absolutely. By the way, you can take that room if you'd like. And he gestures to the empty room that was.
As the room
Drunk.
as you don't remember, the room
The
disappears.
room's closed. Yeah.
I thought the door just like removed it. I thought the room was still there though.
No,
No.
Room was gone.
when he died and we came back, the door vanished and everything that was in the room got pushed out into the hallway.
Oh well, damn.
So, Mad grab for the dagger?
I already grabbed it, and Cor looks at Rika and goes, "What do you want with it?"
Well, let's see here. My mother's being overran. There seems
of
to be
course, I have
multiple
no
demon
issue
lords
helping.
after her and I.
I have
I
no
think
issue
it would-
helping you. My point is, you're sitting awfully close to Elisar at the moment.
I
Tell you
like
what.
daggers.
Tell you what, if you give me the dagger, I promise I will not kill Alisar over this.
Do you mind if he studies it real quick, or do you want it right this second?
This second. I don't
Insight
trust him
check.
enough.
Elazar moves to the other side of the table.
So was that 20 insight check? Go ahead for Chin Fin.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check that one just real quick.
Go for it.
No, here, yeah. Okay.
19. She's actually telling the truth. She's 100% if
I don't
willing to
think
make
she's,
this deal that she will honor.
I don't think she's actually gonna do it.
Well, I was gonna give it to her anyway. I'm like, all right, well, there you go.
I take the dagger and I study it for a few seconds, and then she
I
just
take
puts
5
it in her
steps
pocket.
back.
She puts it in her pocket. No one gets stabbed. Everyone's cool.
All
I'm
right.
gonna hold you to that.
All right. So
there's only one other thing I would like to do. I'm gonna look to Zed. Down that hallway to the left. No, to the right, my bad. To the right is my room. Go into it and drag out the mirror. The large one.
as you wish, my lady. As she goes in and kind of pulls this giant mirror from your room and puts it. Where would you like it, my lady?
Center of the room would be nice.
He puts it smack dab in the center of the room.
Alright, and then Rika approaches the mirror. And sorry, Sam, I'm gonna have to do it.
I know. I'm already getting my voice ready.
Rika is going to hold up one of her fingers and bite down, drawing blood, and she is going to draw a signet onto the mirror in her blood of what looks to be like a sword with a snake wrapped around it.
And the blood gets absorbed by the mirror, and it ripples like waves as you see a figure with a serpentine body, like serpentine kind of figures, but with human-esque upper half, as she goes, "My daughters, how may I help you this time?"
Seems I will be the one helping you this time, Mother, as she steps to the side and exposes Alisar to the mirror.
Elisar tries to look unimpressed.
This is the wizard I talked to you about.
Daughter, what's this of meaning of?
Well, I've recently ran into one of your messengers, agents, and he's informed me of the current situation back home.
Well, I believe we have it situated.
It's not what I'm hearing. Regardless if the demons that you are engaged with of Gratz's court.
Yes. Show me
Sam,
the
you got
servant.
the closer, buddy. I'm sorry.
Maybe you should turn up the volume of me on Discord.
You
No,
already are.
Yeah, so what it is, Sam, it's like you're coming in most of the time. Every once in a while, like you must hit a certain pitch where it just doesn't pick it up.
Yeah, you noise suppression or something.
No, I have it off. I have that off.
He's peeking, is what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
Sam,
just too hype.
You peaked.
Hey.
So
You're already maxed out on me, bud.
So show me the servants first.
I am going to gesture for Zed to come forward.
And as he shows himself, you see a flick of her wrist as a snake coil from his tattoos goes up to his arms and around his neck and just chokes him to death.
Servants should know their place.
That was a shame.
I'm in danger.
Well, Zed's dead.
God.
No.
Not nice.
Not nice. But Rika watches as the man goes down. Says, "Shame, didn't you have a task for him to finish?"
Another will take his place.
Shame, I had such an easy access to make his tests so that much easier. I have a way that we can easily get a hold of Ambridge.
Then, daughter, you will take his task.
All right, then. However, the wizard here was a member of Gratz's court for a mortal. Perhaps he can help you.
Good. Maybe we have leverage.
Reminder, everybody, the deal was Rika will not kill Alisar.
I know. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Anyway, so, Alisar's like, she's like
Alisar's
stepped to the side,
actually-
Alisar's exposed.
Yeah, when she says that, Elisar's actually going to speak up. I think you overestimate my value, or you underestimate Grotz. He would not give in to a pawn being leveraged. He wouldn't even give in to a knight being leveraged.
You see her just hiss and chuckle.
You underestimate your own value, wizard.
Elisar actually
You
hit, like,
Emotional damage.
You underestimate your value. He cares for you like no other. You may be the next thing we need.
Were you able to get all that, or do I need to repeat myself?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
actually heard that one for once.
I'm trying to think of how else I would respond to that.
All right, so I think we got the voice. I think we understand how she sounds. I think you can start talking normal.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying, I was like, do I really have to keep going on this, please?
All right.
My throat hurts so bad.
We could hear it.
Actually,
my throat hurts for you.
Actually, it's funny.
Sam?
My throat does not hurt at all. I'm just.
Sam, you're playing in character this whole fucking time. If you switch, I swear to God, I'm leaving.
Don't
All right,
you
fair
break
enough.
my immersion, DM.
All right.
So Elisar will actually. He was feigning disinterest the entire time, but when she says that, he'll actually like lean forward and be like, "You've caught my interest. How would I be useful?"
Tell me everything you know of Gratz. And tell me, is still bewitched by Tinasha?
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Well, I can tell you what foes you're facing, and I think you already
Hold
know the
up a
question
note.
for the second answer, as I would imagine you're still under the same enchantment.
Sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
He's going to. So for the first part, he's going to say, "I could give you information on those you're facing, but as for the second part, you should know the answer to that question already, as I imagine you're under the same enchantment."
You see a scowl go across her face, and she looks at you and says,
If I'm bewitched, then I will kill it. But knowledge of my enemy is of great value.
As she opens her hand, and a portal opens up, and she slithers on through.
Oh
Ah! What do I have?
no. Oh
like
no.
I have nothing for this. Oh shit.
I'm sorry to invade your realm, daughter.
I'll just shrug it over. I'll just move over to the side and let her come through. I'm not stopping it. Nobody else seems to be stopping it.
Well, there's an open chair now that Zed's dead.
I want to see how this plays out.
Rip.
In fact, I am hungry.
She picks up Zed's body and swallows it whole.
God damn it! I was gonna look through his body first.
Damn it! I was gonna do that.
This man eats a lot
she
of
kind of
this, like-
she takes one of her scimitars, and as like a toothpick flicks out all the metal and tools and equipment he had on him, and
Or gives Finn a look.
I just kind of sit there. I'm like, oh god, okay, I don't want it that bad.
I do. So I send my pseudo dragon.
you find
Alistar clean.
you find 2 gold.
I'll take it.
Damn it, that's
Two
two
very
gold I gave to those
slimy-
kids.
Gold.
And she kind of slithers down to your eye level, as she is extremely, like, she is considered hold
She's
on.
double the size of a normal.
Yeah, she's considered what
I was gonna say that'd
huge.
be large,
Huge.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, large.
Is it?
Yeah, large. She kind of like slithers down to your eye level and says, looking at you with one of her eyes, and she's like,
Do you have the information or not?
You understand that there are enchantments in place for certain things that he would not let me remember. He is a
I do not care of your life, wizard. Give me what I need.
Just give him what she needs.
So Elisar is going to see, because she keeps asking for weaknesses specifically on Grots, but that's something that it's like Elisar actually, the only one he knows, she already knows about.
And tell her that you tell her everything.
That's kind of what I said earlier. She should be under the same bewitchment that Gratz is under. Like, as far as Elisar's was made aware of in the library, it's like there's a lot of.
I believe I have.
You cut out. Sam, you don't have to do the voice
Yeah,
anymore, man. You're just kind of not really bad.
Just
It
chill.
is getting bad.
I believe
just your normal.
I believe that it's time for me to retire then, if you have no papers or discerning facts that I could use against my enemy.
Elisar will note down a few things because he's actually not a fan of. You know what? He won't write down stuff on the mischief one because he actually kind of liked that guy. But the other
Kind
three,
of like the guy. He's pretty fun at parties.
exactly, yeah.
He brought me a donut when I needed it. He was kind to me in school.
He just randomly brought me a chocolate bar, and I was like, okay, cool. And that just stuck me for my whole life. Random chocolate bar.
He'll write down information on the pleasures of theft and killing, and he actually doesn't know much about the Night Striders, I wouldn't imagine. That's up to you.
No, I don't. You never really dealt with them face on. You just knew when to send them in, and Just said send
Yeah,
those in.
so it's like he knows like what destruction they can wreak, and that's about it. So he'll just write down like avoid the Night Strider, and then he'll write down like a few things because when he was in the court, he did keep an eye on the different pleasures, and like they're rather singular minded, so he was always trying to find ways to manipulate them, and so he writes down a few of the. They're pretty easy to go by. Like the pleasure of killing, like as long as you put something it can kill in front of it, it kind of goes for it. So
Very well. I will see this matter.
and as for the witch, I think your servant and myself could track her down, maybe.
She looks to Rika and says, "Daughter, this is your task now."
Find the witch and then go to Ambridge, or Ambridge then the witch.
And put her on the first ride to Fartwin.
All right. By the way, I believe the deceased servant we just disposed of, I believe he had something that I was supposed to take to Ambridge.
She spits it out.
No.
Lovely. Finn, can you pick that up?
I will start prestidigitations. It means it out.
Oh, I was gonna use Mage Hand and grab it.
All right, then. I'll see that it gets done.
I'm going to Mage Hand grab it and then put it in Rika's pocket.
In my pocket.
All right. And she's like, "I have no more business here." And she opens up a portal and slides back into her realm. And cuts communication with you.
Well, that was lovely.
That was
that
fucking
went less
peculiar.
violently than I thought it would. Congrats. None of you died. Well, Zed died.
None of you
Oh wait, Zed died. The guy, the background character A died.
I actually like
Nobody
him.
that
I had
actually
plans
matters
for him.
died.
Now that she's gone, Elisar like visibly like collapses into his chair. He's just like, oh shit, oh shit.
You need a drink, buddy?
You gotta go back south.
After that, I'm just gonna pour drinks for everyone.
Cool. She will not do that. We will not find any information on her there. But Amerige, yes. We needed to head back anyways after we cleared the mine, so.
Indeed.
Oh, perfect.
So
We
we'll,
don't have to do that
stick
right
to the
this
same
second.
course.
Perfect.
All right. Well, on that note, are you guys taking a long rest?
Yeah, let's take that long
Yes.
rest. After
Yeah,
everybody like
please.
sits down and has
All
a
right.
drink, because a giant ass fucking demon just came into the room.
Ate a servant, spit out all his gear, and then gave you all this stuff. Yeah, I think
But like
anybody.
as they're drinking, Rika's just gonna like lean over to Finn and remember, I'm still planning on eating you. You just saw what my mother can do.
ate that
And
man
just leans
whole.
back up and just goes back to her drink.
You'd be surprised
that's
by what
that.
I could do now.
I don't know how to take
Oh, you don't feel fear anymore. I can't. that
You
ruins
can't
the meal.
Yeah, you can't fuck with them anymore.
Yeah, I feel no fear.
Actually, that
Alright.
makes her pissed. It actually angers her. You ruined the flavor.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna take a short little break. 15 minutes. We'll be back at I'll say 7:48.
Let's
That's
make
about
it
50.
even 45. I can't say even.
You're
keep
evil.
forgetting
12
how
minutes,
early
got
it
it.
is, Bill.
Bye.
We'll have
Bye.
some future.
Jackson already fucking said that, Sam.
Well, I haven't.
God
I
damn.
haven't changed the scene yet.
Next episode of Pandemonium.
We're
We're in court.
back.
Hey, anyways, Jackson, what were you gonna ask Sam?
You said that. No, never mind. I'll ask you later. I'll ask you after session.
Okay.
I was gonna ask it during the break, and then you were gone. I cried.
On the inside. All right. So.
No, he legitimately cried.
I heard it.
I weeped. Men don't cry; they weep.
Okay.
It was a little bit of weeping with a little bit of
So
orgasm.
back on topic here. You guys
It's
wake
screaming. I've got the screaming, guys.
up. You guys wake
Anyways.
up. You guys wake up from your 8-hour rest, feeling refreshed and renewed. It is, I would say, just 2 hours. It'd be like 10 o'clock in the morning. Give or take.
Okay.
So you guys are just waking up. What are y'all doing?
My long rest button isn't working.
So now I'm going to click mine. Mine worked.
All right. Now that we're not, being hunted or anything, where were we? Oh yes, we finished the business here. Oh, it feels like it's been a whole lifetime since we were here last.
Too soon. Those
8
mine.
hours.
Too soon. Maybe even too soon for Abel, who can't defend himself right now. Double dead.
Can we could do it after if you want to, but Elisar will want to talk to Graz at some point.
Okay.
Private. But privately, that's why I'm saying we could do it later. Like he's not going to do it with the party.
I mean, real quick, before we make that decision, is there anything important anybody wants to say or do? Because I feel like our next plan of action is just to start heading towards the mine, correct?
We were gonna deal with the sword and monster in Lake Dronus.
Okay, my only high hesitation for that is that we are still missing 2 people.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
Let's explore. Let's just take the long way. Let's walk. Let's go along with the car. Check out the sights while we're there.
You know what?
Hey.
We can do.
Actually, I have something I want to bring up to attention.
What?
Where's the Sphinx?
on top of the cart.
Is he?
Y'all were walking all over him during the shit going on last night.
Well,
Oof.
Abel died twice. And his
Looks at
contract
the
was-
contract thing on Abel's hand. Is it still
We'll
there?
we'll worry about Abel later. Like that's kinda.
It's not so much as I'm worried about Abel. I'm worried about the fact that there's a Sphinx. It possibly. Where perception test. Go. Let's go. Where do I see the fucking
Where
Sphinx?
is he?
That's Abel related. Like it's.
So-
his
I'm just looking
familiar.
for him. I'm using my eyes.
Sam Amiel,
Yo.
where is he?
Question.
Well, I don't see him clearly.
Why does your character care?
Let's see here. A
Strange.
very tactical person, very militant, very strategy. Let's not have a giant fucking death trap, pissed off and loose.
This is true. Sam
It would've
Amiel.
just left. It literally would have just
So,
left.
you look up at the top of the cart,
Dun dun dun.
and he's standing there perched up with a smile, grin to grin. Ear
Everybody
to ear.
run!
Ear to ear. Sorry, not grin to grin. That sounds weird. Ear to ear. Kind of like the cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Cheshire
Everybody run!
All right. Well, not going to catch it. Question that.
He
and I'm
hops
just going
down
to-
and stands up on his hind legs.
Everybody run!
I am incapable of running.
My friends, you do not have to run. As I've grown accustomed to you.
I see.
And purely your great entertainment.
Well, we have grown accustomed to you sitting on top of our cart.
Did he always have this accent?
He did.
You have been a great pleasure to look at sometimes.
And he
When
puts,
we're
he
here.
puts a paw on your head and it's like, oh, my little friend.
The little.
As he kind of just ruffles your head a bit.
I'm just gonna rumble underneath my breath.
And he looks
I
at
didn't get
Abel.
an answer to my question. Did the contract thing, was that still on Abel?
He goes up to Abel. Our contract is null and void. You have
What?
died. You have died. But, and he looks to Maelstrom. But you, your god interests me.
Dun, dun, dun. Someone send that to him.
I'll have him watch the VOD.
Fair. That's smart. You're smart. You're a smart person.
Form
You deserve a cookie.
and Maelstrom has this very confused look on his face because I'm not doing a Maelstrom voice and I'm not going to speak for his character.
Word.
He has this very
Where is
confused
she?
look.
Where is she?
Where is she? Where are they? It's stupid
as-
song story.
As he has this very confused look on his face, as if he's asking why. Your god interests me. I would very much like to meet him. As he touches his head, and you see him kind of shrink and go into his head.
Oh,
Into
what?
Maelstrom's head?
Who? What?
Into
Where did he go?
Into Maelstrom's. So, and he pops his head out and says, "Oh, sorry. I will bring you along for the conversation."
I don't want to
As
go in
he
his head.
as he snaps his fingers, and you all just suddenly
Motherfucker!
wish in, kind of just whirl into Maelstrom's head. As you all enter, you notice large pillars of stone and different of stone look worn down and decrepit, and then you hear, "Who enters my domain?" As you see the Sphinx go up to it and says, "I am a humble servant, and I wish to serve you, my lord." Maelstrom looks visibly confused. Like, what are you guys doing in my head? What is going on here? What's happening? And you all look on, and you look at this figure. You see a large double-sided axe, head on the ground, and the hilt on his shoulder. As you look closer, it's a giant with long white hair and kind of a Viking helmet on his head. As he looks at you, looks you all, and says, "What, you brought guests?" "Why, yes, my lord. An audience is befitting of a king." And he looks at all of you and in a booming voice says, "Bow."
I will bow, I guess.
How can you bow if Finn doesn't feel fear?
I mean, I'm not doing it out of fear.
He's
There.
He just said bow,
Yes,
so I'm like,
Rika will
okay.
bow reluctantly.
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm not bowing.
Ellistar just gives a half bow.
I don't kneel. I don't bow. But I'm not like trying to be disrespectful. I'm just like, no? Question mark?
And that was the last we saw of Core.
As I think of Shay in my head, like,
Stay protect me in my time of need.
I'm in trouble.
Shay, I need you to pump my back with this one.
Like,
Does a 25 hit?
oh, jeez.
is that a disadvantage?
How's it at disadvantage?
Fucking my cloak of displacement.
That was the lowest one I got.
Cool. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a lot more.
You need to stop with this rhyming shit, Sam.
Sorry, I'm good at it.
You know, I enjoy it. I wait all week just to hear it.
No, you don't. You hate it.
It
No, I
infuriates
really
me
do.
every time I hear you speak. Everything you say makes me violently angry.
Damn, we're recording. Everyone can hear this. Dane, no.
Okay, I'm just gonna use the general chart here. I'm actually just gonna roll it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Take 81 damage.
81.
81
Of what kind of damage?
slashing.
Slashing? Cool. I'll take that. I will take that. Because that means that I got resistance to it. Ooh! Thank the Lord. I'm not one shot. Woohoo!
And you hear his tone. You see him as you guys bow, and you hear a whoosh sound of an axe, and then suddenly Core go flying to the other side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And he points at you, Aldrell, and says, "You." Your blood. I know its kin.
What do you know of me?
Your father is my servant.
First I heard he wasn't anybody's servant.
The old fool still believes he rules.
Hey, can somebody calm Logan down?
We're talking to him.
Is he mad? Is he mad at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rightfully
And we're-
so. Rightfully
Yeah, like,
we
so.
are
there's nothing
talking
but
to
caps,
him.
man.
Steven, you didn't need to say that. We're talking to him.
I'm being spammed with so many messages, guys. I'm like 5
Then
messages
mute it
behind.
for an hour.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, hang on, I'm answering stuff. Okay. So, you guys and he goes, "I'll deal with you later." And looks to you, Core, as you are pulling yourself out of a hole in the wall.
Yep.
What is your name, mortal?
Core.
I will remember that. And he sits back down on his throne.
I would show respect, but I'm not quite sure how I don't really know what to call her. My beloved would feel about that.
He laughs and says, "A man with an arrow to the knee, huh?"
Ah,
You could say that. Just, I don't mean disrespect. To be completely frank, I don't know what she would do to me.
smash you through a wall. I mean, maybe smash you through a wall, but not in the literal sense.
Then he looks to Maelstrom and says, "You have good companions, servant. And then he looks to the Sphinx and says, "But you, I am in no need of tricksters or thieves. Make your contract with someone else." And then respectfully boots you all out of Maelstrom's head.
Mhm.
You are now back in the room. What are you guys doing?
All right, guys, no more invoking demons, gods, or anything. Can we at least take a break from that?
I would love to.
Elisar turns to Core and he's like, from what I've understood, it's best to show a specific sign of deference to the God, what would be the word for it? To the one you
It means
serve
fake
under.
it.
Show a specific level of deference to the one you actually are serving under, and then show respect to those who deserve respect.
He's still like kind of trying to like roll his shoulder back into place. He's like, let me put it this way. My entire life has been nothing but disrespect and showing very little respect to anyone. Kings, nobles be damned, gods be damned. I'm not really used to being thrown into this, like, on the spot, you know?
You got thrown into that spot.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
And especially with this
I'm on
new
fire today.
status that I am in, as I'm sure you understand, I wasn't so sure how to react at that moment.
I mean,
Yes.
like Rika points to Elisar and herself. We faked it.
That's kind of why I gave you the advice. It's something most people with a lord would know what to do.
Yes, but let me put it this way: your lords, whatever the hell you want to call your mother, Rika, your lords and ladies have some distance between you. Mine can pop up at any second as I look behind me.
You see eyes just roll back into the the wood.
See?
Again, mine can pop up anywhere too.
As you see a snake slither out of the cart.
So
No.
I've just been very silent about that fact.
So like Elisar's going to motion to him like how he'll actually, but so it's like he'll give like a half bow, but like when he's bowing to his lord, he gets down on one knee and does like arm across the chest, like he does a full on like
A full
I'm
kneeling.
helping
A
my
full
fellow
kneeling.
yeah. So it's like he shows that as like a reference of like this is showing deference versus respect. Like this is
I see. Thank you for the advice, although I hope I'm never in that situation again.
I think it's going to be common actually. This group is quite a lot following them.
I mean, is there any other
Please
god
don't
that
jinx
isn't
me.
following us yet at this point?
Please don't jinx it.
Yes,
Or me.
don't.
Any further.
Just looks at him. Hang on, let me find a coffee mug. All right, go ahead. Now speak. I got that ready.
My father, maybe.
Okay, well that's fair. We just earned that one. Puts mug down.
And you, Aldrel? I'm surprised you got off scot-free.
Hell, all I had to do was bow to somebody that I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Hell, man, I was just along for
My
the
best
ride.
guess.
Like, I didn't even do it. I just bowed a little bit, and then I just see you get thrown around.
Comical.
My best guess is because I broke servitude for my father a long time ago.
Could he follow you though? Could he?
My father, if he wanted to. He is a chaos
Excuse me.
god, so
Insight check.
He's not lying. You don't know, but you can't tell.
So-
It sounds believable.
So let's add another god to the pile. Oh,
So what are you guys doing?
Do you guys want
we
to
could
take a
go to
walk in
Drawn. Let's check out Drawn
I kind of wanted to just take a walk in the grotto.
Grotto.
You don't know what a grotto is?
What grotto?
The Grotto of
Where's the
Brimlet.
grotto?
The Grotto of Brimlet.
It's a grotto?
There is a grotto. Yes.
I would assume that there was a grotto.
Every city has a grotto.
Guys, what's a grotto?
The poor sector of the city.
It's a small
Oh, walk where the
unincorporated
peasants are.
community.
Oh my god.
Just, see the faces. Maybe we'll be able to make some convincing to bring them down to Marin.
How about
Maybe
we
can find people with
convince
use.
people with money in their pockets? Some economy, maybe. People spending money instead of poor people begging.
I mean, we also need people of skill there. Maybe we'll find somebody of skill in there.
Can we find somebody of skill in class?
I mean, we found somebody with skill in the absolutely decimated town.
Well, that town was. I don't know that town personally, but maybe it was a much better conditioned place before, being leveled and raided.
It
Very
had levels to it. We actually visited the grotto there, and then everything happened while we were down there.
Yeah, so my memories of that place aren't very fond.
Grotto.
Grotto.
I just like the word now. Anyways, yeah, we can do what Elisar said and check out Drawn. Maybe skip rocks on the lake. Let's just enjoy enjoy each other.
I want to slap him so fucking bad, but I'm trying to be a bastard.
You never know when one day's gonna be our last.
All right,
It's
slapping
either
him.
Finn being an asshole or if it's Finn. I'm really
All
kidding.
right, slapping
dodge
bitch
to the slap.
again with the death
right.
jokes.
To Drawn we go. Hopefully there's more information on the lake there, seeing as how the lake is Lake Dranus.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah. Okay.
It is like Drawnus.
Now right then, to the lake.
Okay.
Oh wait, guys, there's also another thing we should probably check up and about. I didn't know the Sphinx thing was gonna be that bad. Where's Nathan?
He's outside the
Do I
cart,
s-
just sitting.
He's also on top of the cart. Why is everything on top of the cart?
I am going to feed him some of my rations just to quell his hunger.
And you hear from his voice. You hear him say, "Oh, I ate, thanks."
Nathan can talk.
What?
He fucking speaks?
Yeah, I could talk this entire time. I just chose not to.
Oh my god.
What'd you eat?
The raw meat that you guys had in the cellar.
We have a cellar.
We had raw
Nathan
meat.
Nathan gets up and walks,
Oh my god.
and it gets up and walks on his four legs, and then goes in, opens the door to the basement.
He can open things without a
He can
thumb.
open doors?
He just kind of like a dog. It's like he just kind of like grabs it with
I've
his
never
teeth
seen
and
a
twists.
dog open a door.
I have.
I've seen a dog open a door.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty amazing. Grabs it with his teeth and just twists. It just twists.
What the fuck was that?
What
grab
was
a
this
meat
the
piece?
house where we killed all of the things, or what is this?
What?
What is this basement?
He goes, "You guys didn't know you stored? Oh, I thought you guys knew that this was your storage area.
I didn't know there was a downstairs to the cart.
Yeah, there is.
Is there an upstairs?
No,
Oh.
Oh damn, that feels limited.
Anything in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs real quick.
and
Everyone into the cellar.
and
This is the new session. The
And
whole
then-
session. Us in the cellar.
and then you guys look around the cellar. It's all your preserved stuff that you've had, that you've collected.
Let's see.
Oh,
So
no.
that means I would have like a whole Raven. Guys, help me out here. Raven.
Raven?
Thank you. Fuck. I had one of their tails.
Okay, well, onward to Drawn.
But cellar. The mysteries of the cellar.
It's
Well,
just
you
a
can
regular.
explore the cellar while we're going.
It's literally a regular cellar.
We don't know this. We didn't even know we had a cellar. There
I
could be
cheat for
anything.
magic.
Nathan just walks out. Just
For all
Okay,
we know,
anyways,
this fella could be his own dungeon.
Are our horses in good standing?
What
We have
horses?
horses?
What horses?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we
haven't
have
had
horse-
horses for a while.
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
we
we've been
feed
using
them to
spectral
Nathan?
seeds. Well, off
We
to
Nathan
Drawn we
and-
go.
So we're just
Okay.
gonna like ignore the fact that he can talk this whole time.
I'm gonna ignore the fact that he can talk.
You know what? I'm going to do that too because the more I think about him being able to talk and the fact that he shat on me, yeah, because you know he's
Only
clearly
sentence-
intelligent enough
Just-
to know not to
just
fucking
so
piss
you
me
know-
off anymore.
Just so you know, that was not intentional. I had some bad meat and it was diarrhea.
That was a child.
Yeah, what about the tree and the child?
Like I said, bad meat, diarrhea.
You know what? Let's put a pin on that conversation.
As everyone starts walking up the cart, Rika turns to him. Don't ever talk again. Just walks out the room with that.
It looks at you like,
I will send you to Jesus.
I'm just gonna pat him. It's like, it's okay. You can talk around me.
I have elfin ears.
okay, so you guys are heading to Drawn.
I don't care.
Heading to
It's-
draw.
It's a 30-minute. It's a 30 minutes.
Wait, what time is it right now?
It's like probably 11 because you guys
11?
Probably spent like a whole hour doing stuff.
Right. So we have a whole day ahead of us.
Yep.
Shopping.
God damn it.
So you cross the river, and the guard says, "Welcome to the Dawn Bridge. How can I help you?"
We're on our way over to Drawn over here.
Ah, well, here, take this complimentary pamphlet for tour guides and accessories. Please visit the gift shop of Lake Ness for the monster and everything.
I hate it.
Can I just see? Can I just see how enthused he is about his job right now?
Oh, he hates it with a burning passion. Make sure you visit Madame Cosette's Lake Drawnus Monster of the Lake photo capturing tour.
God, I can just see him sitting there with like a little hat with the like Loch Ness monster on it.
He doesn't have that, but his armor does.
Thank you. And,
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna give him like 5 gold for his trouble. Because he looks miserable. Maybe that will make his week a little
The
bit
Drawn Bridge does not accept briberies.
It-
We cannot accept gifts from guests. You must keep all remaining items of loose change in your person.
Okay, well, I just happened to drop those 5 gold coins and then we just go.
Very well. Nate,
We're already gone.
And you hear as you leave, I fucking hate this job. So,
I at least hope he picks those up later.
So you guys arrive at Drawn, and the city is a very kind of bustling bustling sea town, a bustling lake town. Sorry, let me be correct. And you see like different things. You hear, "Get your tour of Lake Drawn. See the Drawn Lake monster.
Can we go see the lake monster?
Visit the site of the holy sword on the lake. Take pictures with the holy warrior himself."
Is this in the town square, or
Yes.
is that on the way?
It's literally, you're passing through the market section right now. And you get to the center and you just see people. One is wearing a tunic that has like a hood that has like a lock, kind of like a one of the Loch Ness, kind of like the Loch Ness head on it. It's like, oh, I can't believe we might get to see it today. Yeah.
We just walked into a tourist spot.
Yes, you did.
Well, I guess this is one of the best places to go shopping.
Okay, where are you going?
Gift store.
We'll do one at a time.
What are,
We'll do
what
one
are the
at,
near? What,
we'll do one at a time. We'll do one at a time. This is easier for me to manage, you guys.
as far as the shops go, like as far we're sitting in the center, just what is around us that we can see?
So around what you can see, you see a smithy, you see a gift shop, you see a trinket shop, you see an inn, you see a tavern, you see a bunch of other different things.
Gift shop. Who's coming with me to the gift shop? Nobody.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading something.
Anybody else?
I'll also go.
Is that it?
Y-
That's it. All right, let's go.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? Primarily Rika, Adriel.
Is there anywhere for magic tattoos?
Steven, you're muted, by the way, if you're trying to talk.
He said he was gonna be right back.
Okay.
He's just gonna say, he said Rika's just following the group,
Okay.
whatever.
All right.
All right, gift shop.
Okay. So if you're asking about tattoos,
Magic tattoos. I still want to get that fire breathing one if possible.
okay. Well, you will roll me a survival to see if you can find your way around the town.
Fuck.
You go to the lake and you believe that you ask a person and someone points you towards the lake and you go towards the lake and you admire the beautiful view. But you do not find a tattoo shop.
Could have gone to the gift shop.
Now, the rest of you that went to the Drawn Lake gift shop, as you enter, you see a bunch of kind of... What's the name of that creature? Hold on. Brain.
Nessie.
No, there's an actual the actual like name of it.
A plesiosaur?
Yeah, you see a bunch of like plesiosaur shaped items, different things.
I'm Scottish. I need to know these things.
So you see a bunch of plesiosaur different looking items and things like that. And then you see this very enthusiastic human says, "Well, hiya. How can I help you today? Welcome to the Drawn Lake gift shop. My name is Derek. How can I help you today?"
How much does he love his job?
I love this job like there's no other.
Insight check.
He's not lying.
I didn't even have to roll one.
No, Core
He-
did.
he
I
loves
was
his job.
I'm
Now-
getting real out of world like moon mascot vibes from this guy.
Now, what can I help you with? Fine sirs and lady.
We're just perusing for now. We'll let you know if we need something.
All right, I'll be right here. Don't steal anything, or we'll get Derek on you.
Derek.
as you say, as you see a man that is about as tall, is hunched over with a suit on, big, like largest man you've ever seen, and he goes, "Hi, I'm Derek."
No response. I can't even.
Thanks for coming to the gift shop. We're just having a sale and everything. By all means, take a look around.
I'm just gonna grab a couple of the whatever that creature's name is, like plushies and maybe a couple pins.
Well, sir, you're in luck. These are on sale. That'd be 25 gold apiece, sir.
I was a robber.
What? You see, my sick mother, she always wanted to come here.
That does not sound like my problem.
25 gold apiece?
We have to make a living somehow, sir.
That's more than a living, that's fucking robbing me.
Welcome to the industry of of
This is a
tourism.
full-on
Is
tourist
there any way
spot.
Welcome to
I could-
tourism.
I was really trying to deceive you there, bud. 25 gold apiece. I'll just take a fucking pin.
That will be 25 gold.
Jesus fucking Christ. Highway robbery over here.
Steal it!
I love how Rage is like, haggle?
I tried deceiving him, but that didn't work. Fine. Whatever. I don't want it that bad anyways, and I'm just gonna walk out the door and then I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and walk back in and fucking try to steal it.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check. At advantage, since you are invisible.
Give me that fucking pin.
Hey, buddy. Put that back.
No way!
He rolled
You
a natural.
fucking-
He rolled a natural 20. I was like, okay, well, let me roll. Oh, all right.
What
Dude, you
point
don't
on
fuck with
him?
a guy named Derek. Never fuck with a guy named Derek.
Luck point. All right.
Fuck him.
you gotta put that
Fuck his
back, man.
natural 20. Screw this 25 gold. Fuck this whole town already.
You wanted to go to the gift shop,
It's
dumbass.
California, everything's expensive.
All right. Well, you successfully steal it now.
Yeah, fuck him. I'm gonna flip him off while invisible walking out the goddamn door.
Thank you. Come again.
No?
Stupid.
What are the rest of you doing?
Elisar's, well, considering how overpriced everything is, he's done with this place. I don't know if anybody else wants to do anything in here.
Hell no.
Not
Yeah.
the gift shop.
Fuck the gift shop.
Not with these prices.
I got my pin. That's all I want. I'm gonna just attach it to my my outerwear or whatever. You know what? I'll attach it to my my hat.
Okay.
Elisar's gonna look around for anybody that kind of seems like they lived here before it became a tourist trap, and they're pissed the fuck off about what's happening, but they haven't left yet.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
The type of person who won't feed you bullshit lies.
Oh yeah, I forgot yours takes like fucking 6 years to get here.
Oh, I just switched from my
No,
spell page.
oh, there you go. There you go. It came in. All right. So you see this kind of like elderly woman walking about, looking absolutely just.
Well, do you live here, or are you just fed up with the tourists?
Yes, I live here.
You
Used
don't
to
steal-
be a great fishing town. My husband worked. We didn't have all this tourism. We didn't have you patsies coming around fucking it all up on the prices and shit. I can't even buy a loaf of bread without spending 10 gold.
Elisar hands her 10 gold.
Do I look like I need your money?
No, but I don't need it.
Well, if you said that, I ain't gonna complain about that.
Best answer ever.
That is really good.
And then after that, he's going to be. So it used to be great for fishing, even with the sea beast. Or is that just lore?
No, it's real. It's just we kept it to ourselves. And some lot of towner came in and wanted to make a quick buck and joined a fishing crew and then saw the monster and went, oh, there's a sea monster. And, you know, it's not like there isn't one in every fucking ocean or any other fucking river around here. But, oh, ours is special.
This is definitely not sound ideal. Is the truth to... what kind of creature is it? Is it really what they're spouting here, or is it something more grotesque, or...
Oh, well, I've never seen it personally. I've seen its back out of the water. Very hard shell from what it looks like, but I can't. I don't know. Someone saw. I'm guessing one of the local migratory sea creatures and thought, "Oh, that's the new sea monster," instead of the actual one that lives here.
Oh, they were just going for the generic hype. I see.
Yes, they're trying to make a quick buck, and it honestly is killing our economy. Like the coin fraud is just rampant right now. The amount of economy, a gold coin here is about probably not as much as worth in Cesario, where you could buy something for 1 gold coin and be fine, and over here you have to buy something for 10 gold coins. Clipping has been killing our economy, and I honestly think it's the central banking system. It's just part of something going on here. I don't know what's going on.
It's a
Well-
conspiracy.
Well, if you do seem rather aggravated, it's not something you plan to leave, do you?
No, I lived here all my life. I was here when I was a young whippersnapper.
I see. Well, I would offer you a place in Marin. The economy is going to be booming there very soon, and it will be a nice place to live, but I can understand wanting to stay with one's roots. Tell you what, we were thinking of actually exploring the lake. If we could gather any evidence to dispute it, I might bring some back for you. No
I
response?
mean, I'm
No,
content
no,
having
No,
my kids. I'm
I
content with
just
my
got
life.
something completely stupid sent to me, but okay.
Uh-oh.
No, yeah, not you, but it was something from Twitter that I was like, what the fuck?
He basically said that, like, we were going to be exploring anyways. If we come across anything that could, like, dispute the claims that, like, run this place into the ground, he'd consider bringing it back to her.
I'm not the one that has to deal with it. Take it to the mayor. He's
I
gonna-
figured he would be loving this business.
Oh, he is, but I don't see that prick suffer. Bring it to him and watch him just crumble.
Oh,
like
he
this old lady.
believes in it. He... Or does he?
What?
What?
Why would he suffer from that? Unless it was...
Because if you make it public, then all the business leaves.
Bringing it to him wouldn't make it
He's
public.
making.
That's
He's
why we're
taxing
offering
tourism,
bringing it
so
to
he's
you.
making money.
So essentially, yeah, just bring it to him and maybe get him to chill out.
I guess we could use this leverage. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I was more thinking, like, why would taking something to the guy who's, like, making money off of it do anything?
No, I was thinking along the same lines as you, Eric. Like, he's not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
But if we threaten him with it,
Yeah, it's like, hey,
Okay.
like this is bullshit. Either you do something about it, or we're gonna say something about it.
Like, that's really gonna stop him.
Well, I mean,
don't
if
know,
we,
maybe with 4 swords in his face.
Okay, but if I was like a mayor dude and a bunch of assholes told me to stop doing the thing that's making me fucking bank, I'll tell them, yeah, sure, I'll stop. And then
And then
next, every
immediately start.
bounty hunter, every guard, everybody who wants to make a quick bunk is on my ass.
I would love to see them try to kill us.
Hey, you could probably get away, Finn. I mean, you have like this amazing luck of just running away from everything and getting.
I literally can't. I am
Oh, you
physically
can't run
incapable
anymore.
of
Holy
running
shit,
from
dude, this is
fear.
really fucking with me.
I can run, but I can't run out of fear. So if a whole town was chasing me, I'd probably fight.
I watch that.
Just a little halfling running into an army with a sword.
Yeah, you failed to. Well, I can also just literally just dodge out of the way of everything almost.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Cake is so good. I should stop eating it.
Do you want to find some of the
Oh.
said proof on Nessie over here?
it would be in the way.
Well, we have those reeds of water breathing. We could give it a look.
You know what?
Or shits
Since
and
we-
or giggles.
I was gonna say, since people aren't here, unless somebody else wants to do anything, I have a way to scout the lake solo.
I mean, whatever. At this point, I feel like I'm saying this out of character. I feel like we're just kind of like killing time because we're waiting for the other two to come back next session.
We are at this point. So
Might as well gather information before next session.
Yeah. So,
Arcane
might as well.
Eye.
If not, we can also give our DM a break. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm happy.
I'm not
right
giving
now.
him
I
a
have
break.
eight.
Screw him. I'm getting my full
Yeah,
time
fuck
out of
you,
this.
Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting Arcane Eye. What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna send it into the lake and like scout out the bottom of the lake.
Okay.
Structures, like if I can actually see any monsters, like.
I
yeah,
am
we'll go
going to
from there.
cast Find Familiar, and I am going to make it a fish. And I'm going to send it into the lake too.
What type of fish?
A fish.
It's like a lake. We'll go with like a smallmouth bass.
Okay, so are you ordering it to go deeper?
I'm just ordering it to go within 100 feet of me.
Okay, it goes
For
within
now.
100 feet and stops. There, it still goes deeper. Can still go deeper.
You can't control it within 100. Like you can still see through its eyes past 100 feet, but it's like you can only give it command. So if you give it a command to like explore the lake, it might actually do it.
It
I
should
think.
be able to. Yeah, you should be able to give it a command. It can do the command, and then it
Mhm.
will come back. All right, yeah. So I guess I'll just command it to explore the lake and see if anything's.
Okay.
Out there.
So you as you're going, tell it to come. You
And while it's doing that,
explores-
I'm just
it-
gonna look through its eyes.
okay? So as you're looking through its eye, and Eric, I'm guessing your eye is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys are looking through the your your arcane eye and your familiar's eyes, you guys are kind of like searching. You get down to the bottom of the lake and you see ruins. Looks like very ancient ruins. Like it's been. It was a city here once, and then it was flooded or terrain features changed and things like that. But you see something odd. You see a structure that you thought was just a average building move slightly. And then suddenly your connections to your eye and your fish suddenly disappear.
Well?
I'm gonna attempt to recall my familiar.
Does not you feel that it is not no longer part of this plane?
Well, one of two things. Either there's a portal to an extra dimensional plane there, or there is something that can affect magic. Whether it be the beast or a barrier. I assume the beast.
We found Nessie.
Mm.
Oh, magic is not what I was expecting from this beast. I guess I should have.
I thought it was gonna be a lot simpler.
You guys expect it simple. You guys clearly haven't been paying attention to our lives these last couple months.
Well,
Yes, I said that with a mouthful.
right.
Jake, I'm sorry.
I was
Right,
expecting a
right.
sea monster.
Does anybody care for a swim?
No.
Not particularly right now.
No.
No.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Goes for a swim.
Then
drown.
why don't you go first, buddy?
I wouldn't drown. I have a water breathing reed.
I know you wouldn't drown.
You
That's
get
not what I'm
killed
worried
by
about.
something.
Well, what would you rather do instead?
Not jump into the lake.
Okay.
Give
Here's
me
what
an
I'm
idea
thinking.
what you'd rather do.
I'm waiting for. Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go find someone to. Let's go, ask around to see if they know of anyone who's actually seen the beast. Okay? Then we can, determine whether they're lying or not. get some information. Maybe if there's a nearby library. You know, let's go do.
Reading.
Fine, you can leave the reading to me and Elisar. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm still preferring him to the lake. Just so you all know that. An option.
Let's go back to Brimlet and have Rika and Aldril fight in a fucking fight ring or something. I don't know. Something.
I'm just trying to think of literally anything right now.
Okay.
I saw the ruins. I figured that would be something interesting.
No, I plan to scout. Not being able to scout, like I don't want to go in without them. That's kind of how I am.
We already scouted. We found the ruins.
Well, yeah, I mean, we know about ruins down there, so let's go see if there's any information on the ruins.
To the book material.
To the library.
Is there a library, Mr. Dungeon Master?
Yes, there is.
Yay!
To the
And have them build
library.
one, and then we go.
And we
see.
walk arm in arm and skip there.
Okay.
She.
I do not do that.
Okay. So you just kind of get dragged along, Rika, but everyone else is skipping to Lou.
Oh god, I was being serious.
I was gonna say Elisar definitely does not join that.
So
I don't either.
you guys get to the library and you guys head in, and it's a very small library. It's like a small town library. It's not like, oh my gosh, here's the Grand Archives. But it does have the local history of the region and everything you need to know. So the librarian is a elderly dragonborn, kind of like very, very old, weathered scales, as he looks at you all and says, "Welcome to the library. Welcome to the Drawn Library. How can I help you?"
Very original name.
I need books on the history of this area, drawn and the rest of like the plains.
Alrighty, he kind of gets up. He walks over to the section. It's like everything you need to know.
Pretty much.
All right. Puts all the books he could into a little cart. Says, "This is all the books on the local area and Lake Taranis."
Much appreciated. And I
Just
will
don't
direct
leave
us
it.
to a table.
Don't leave. Don't. Okay. So I want. Who's doing the investigation checks?
I'll do one.
Okay.
Core, Elisar, Finn, anyone else who wants to join in?
Do you want to do it separate or?
If you all are looking, I want one person to do it, but with advantage.
I have a +9 on mine, so if you want to help me out.
Elisar with yours.
I just rolled. So
You
Alright,
guys,
separate.
25.
Sorry, that was regular.
God damn it.
All right, so you four are doing it. You three are doing it.
3.
I mean, I don't really have much of an insight check.
Intelligent
Investigation.
investigation.
Just press it. We're all searching for it anyways. You might as well.
Might as
You
well.
may
Okay,
get lucky.
hang on. Give me a second. Sorry, I'm putting the cake down.
it kind of makes sense if you fail though, because like I feel like Rika wouldn't be super at home in the library.
All right, Kyler, just throw one out there.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up the cake now.
Okay. So Alisar, with your 25 investigation, you do read during ancient times there was a city that was located here before Drawn. In fact, Drawn was one of the subsectors of the city. And the city got flooded once the snow from the Vistera Peaks, the Sinsford Ridge, and of the surround kind of melted and flooded the area, clearing out the plains area here, and making riverbanks and flooding the city of Dranas. Brimlet was made later as a replacement for it, but Duran was never the same. Other than that, but you do kind of get the gist that this is also kind of like a connector between the Sarian Channel to the Swift Ocean. So it's a very major river highway for easy access. You do also understand that these rivers are very deep and wide, so anything can get through them. Sea creatures, sea monsters. There was even a record of a dragon turtle going through here at one point.
Damn. Those of you who don't know, those things are massive.
Yep.
These rivers are nothing to joke at. That's insane.
Finn, you find some information about the local wildlife that stays around here. You also do read about. You do pick up some things about what turtle dragons are capable of. Are that they're actually very intelligent creatures and speak common, and can be bribed and collect treasures for themselves. Core, with your investigation, you do find that the town of Drawn did make a deal with a dragon turtle to spare it from its landing ashore and crushing it and making it a pit stop to rest. Other than that, you guys kind of find out about the story of Lake Dranas. Since Drawn was a major city at one point, you guys find out that it was kind of ruled by this noblest king that had a great sword, and that the Lady of the Lake took that sword from the great king as a safekeeping until someone worthy enough came to grab it. And Core, you know this as the story. You know this story of what. My brain is going to mush now. The story when you were in Brimlet that the innkeeper told you.
Yeah. Okay.
But it says that the sword is also guarded by the beast and the Lady of the Lake. Deal with that what you must.
Well,
I find out anything?
I would imagine we would be sharing any information we find.
You find out about the local cuisine, and it's mostly pescatarian. It is a very healthy diet, actually. And you find out that most of the time they do capture sea monsters and actually cut them up and eat them.
Ooh.
I like that. I feel like I won research.
You found the good sushi spots.
I found that's a win in my book right there, good sir.
I love that. You go in there with like, all right, time to figure out what's up with this lake. Ooh, sushi. Nice.
Ooh, sushi.
Ooh, sushi.
Guys, fuck the lake. We gotta go to this place. We gotta go now.
So, what are you guys doing?
Well, from all that information gathered, I would assume we're dealing with a dragon turtle. I ran into an old lady who was talking about seeing a hard shell for the beast.
So that doubles up on the dragon turtle thing.
Yes.
I'm not fighting a dragon turtle.
We could attempt to
Make friends with it.
I would imagine. We do have some very persuasive people in our party.
Yes, but it sounds like it has a pretty sweet deal. Now hear me out. Hear me out. This is all just speculation. What if the prices being jacked up so high are being used as tribute to this dragon turtle in that deal that was just stated in that book?
Could be a possibility.
We wouldn't know until we asked.
Do we have to ask?
What else do you want to do?
not get eaten by a dragon turtle.
Well, like, what else would you like to do then?
Holds at the sushi book.
Damn it. Well, I think on that note, we'll call it for the night since.
I'm sold. We're going to get sushi.
Yeah, we got the roleplay us getting sushi for the next
Oh
hour.
my god!
It ends on us getting sushi.
All right,
Yes.
you go to the local sushi shop. Fuck it. And you have the most delicate sushi of everything from sea monster to local fish. All right.
God damn it! How much is this costing?
250 gold.
God damn it!
Oh well. We all put on Abel's check. He owes us like a couple million anyway for that fucking last job.
Yeah, why not a little bit more?
Okay, like legit, all I could think of is like the end of the fucking first Avengers movie where everybody's just sitting there at the falafel shop.
Or
Alright.
was it Toronto?
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Storma, there we go.
All right. All right. So this is where we'll end it for the day. Thank you for everyone showing up. I really appreciate. We all really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. Other than that, let me put this ending screen. We'll go ahead and raid out to. Hold on, I don't see everybody on here. Fucking Twitch, I hate you.
Oh geez, that was like a burp and a hiccup. I'm sorry, everybody.
I know who we're raiding out to. We're raiding out to good old Joy. Because fuck him. All right. All right, but thank you guys for showing up. Really appreciate it. Other than that, you guys have anything for them or no?
Don't do drugs.
Make sure to close your window when you go to bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you
Always
have a
check to make sure your
significant other,
fly's
make sure
not
to put
down.
down the toilet seat after you go to the bathroom.
No, I don't do that. All right.
It's impolite to lick doorknobs on other planets.
Okay. Yep. All right. We're done here. Goodbye. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Always wear a condom.